Sup, nerds?
Hello.
We got a very nice special night tonight. It's a collab with a kitty witch Neko.
Yes. Thank you, Sato. Thanks for having me on tonight.
Thank you for coming. I'm gonna quickly shout you out real quick.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh,
What
shout
happened?
me out, really?
No, shout. A shout
shout
out.
out.
Shout out in the Twitch chat.
I was like, no, don't put me out in the rain.
Never, never. You were already in the rain. You've had enough of that right now. But yeah, Xserris and I are gonna be playing some Power Wash Simulator tonight. Gonna be just some cozy little fun here.
Yes.
So now let's figure out how we get into co-op here.
So I think it's that toggle in the upper left that says co-op hosting available once the job is started. And
Okay.
then I have to click join a player's co-op game. Like once you start either career, bonus jobs, or free play.
Alright. I guess we can start with career. Just to get, it'll probably give us a tutorial.
Probably. I think you need to... Is that a toggle in the upper left, though? I think it needs to be pointed towards the two peoples.
I can't, it's blacked out for me, so I can't see it. Xserris's volume is low. Let's see, I could bump her up a bit.
Oh yeah, won't let me do that either.
Let's see, I'm on full blast. How you sound now?
How do I sound? Meow? I can always talk louder. I just try not to yell.
Just gotta make sure I keep the game audio low then.
Maybe we both have to do like the tutorial? Question mark?
Let's see. Great news, finally found a van for you at the auctions under your budget. Don't freak out when you see it. It looks like it's just been dredged from the bottom of a lake, but that's a good thing. It means no one else bid on it. They missed it. Underneath that hideous layer of gunk is your perfect workhorse. Engine's a dream, no rust, there's even equipment in the back. Just needs a good hosing down and you're in business. You'll certainly earn your pressure washing stripes getting this thing clean. If I go into it, what happens? Yeah, okay, that's
Oh, okay. So now
yeah, so now co-op is on, yeah. Now you can come in.
Friends playing. Yes, join. There we are. It just occurred to me that we're literally doing a car wash for our first one.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
Oh, hey, Sato.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
this is far more satisfying than I thought it was going to be.
Again, let me know if the game audio is too loud.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it down on my end. Let's see. Options.
Okay, the vertical
So
nozzle's a
don't
little
be able to
better.
hear you. There we go. Dirty, dirty wheels. What even kind of van was this? Oh, this is the power wash van.
Yep, this is the van.
Sato, where were you driving the van that it got this dirty?
They said they picked it out of the top and the bottom of the lake.
Wait, does that mean we're technically appropriating like the name of like a previous company?
I don't
Or
know.
did we somehow put our own logo on it before it ended up in the lake?
Maybe best not to ask too many questions.
I sense insurance fraud. Oh, okay, I figured out how to rotate the nozzle. Yo, that's so good.
But yeah, it has been rainy over on my end too. It just picked up really a lot in the last hour or so. It's just been raining for the past couple of days. Hey, hey.
I'm just curious what would happen if I sprayed you. Ah, don't spray the cat.
So otherwise, what's been going on?
Honestly, the longest day of work that I've ever had.
Ah,
uh, yeah, unfortunately I commute really, really far for work. To the point where, like, my partners got worried when I was driving home. They were like, "You're not home yet." I was like, "Oh."
yeah. I imagine traffic wasn't fun.
So luckily the highway I travel on doesn't have much traffic on it. It's just more of like, it's that thing where it was raining hard enough that it gets hard to see like the lines and everything
Oh
on
yeah.
the road. And I was like, oh great.
We gotta get
But yeah,
way
other
down
than
low
that,
for the
just
bumper
lots
here.
of science stuff. There's a roof. Hold on. Oh yes. Okay, I'm on the roof. Am I like stuck in the garage ceiling? Can I not? Oh, I can.
You clipping through? I don't know.
I don't think I'm clipping through. Just it was a little hard to move at first. Maybe that's because my guy knows that he's standing on a wet car roof, and he's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fall off. There we go. Wait, am I? Oh, oh, I can pick it up from here.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
looked like you picked me up. I think you
I
actually
could
did
probably
pick
pick
me
you
up.
up.
I unproned when you did that. Okay, you're just gravity gunning it around.
I'm trying to. Oh, now I can put it over there.
Luckily, I was able to stay inside today.
Nice.
Just
That's
do a
yeah.
whole lot of nothing. The one thing I didn't get to do was actually compare my 9 Years of Shadow speed runs.
Yeah. So I fell asleep while you were doing that. I I really hope that you don't mind if I say that.
Oh no, I understand. It's late. It's
No,
late
but I
night.
also like I love falling asleep to like people that I find very relaxing and that like honestly their voice sounds really nice,
Oh well,
sort of
that's
thing.
yeah, that's a compliment to me. I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah. So I fell asleep before I think you finished your first seed, but I saw your post on it. Is it really like a best record for you?
Oh yeah, both runs actually. You know, I was already the world record holder.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The community's small, so
But still, that's awesome, Sato.
thank you.
There we go.
So I just need to see how because I think my previous record before yesterday, I think was done. It was on my old computer, and I think it was on an older patch too. So there are some other things going on. Can't hear Xserris? Okay, I think
There we
we
go.
can change some stuff there. Let's go to here. Maybe I can lower the game options because otherwise Discord should be like cranked up right now.
I like how the stool is still in the middle of the air.
Oh yeah.
Make sure that the propane is nice and wet. We can't have it catching fire. Wait.
Gonna go all the way down there.
Oh, you gotta like crouch and get to the wheels and stuff. Strategic gameplay.
Mm-hmm. We also got to see. Hmm. Well, I know what the back button does now. Looks like
Wait, what?
you get your current loadout. Oh, there's actual clothing options, but yeah, we don't have any of that yet.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Right now we look like those guys from Monsters Inc.
I know.
2819! 2819! What do I look like when I'm crouching this far on the floor? I feel like I'm Solid Snake, like crawling around.
Yes, you are.
Dun 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 dun. Tactical
Here,
espionage.
is that the
What?
is that just the first crouch, or are you prone?
Yeah, that's the
I'm
second
prone.
one.
Okay, I'm prone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get sure to get low. Let's see
Doors,
this
hubcaps,
teleport.
windows. What else is there? Gotta get sometimes into all these little nooks and crannies.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, it's probably just like tiny little specks right now. We're at 99% done.
Oh, you can hold tab to see the dirt.
Oh, tab? Well, what is that on a controller then?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay, there are the different nozzles actually. I found it on LB.
Yeah, it's like the like right now I'm using the 0 degree. Yeah, a lot more powerful, but
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that.
lot
Yeah.
narrower. Hubcaps?
Hubcaps and windows. I think thought I saw. Okay, that's the hubcap. Which window is left?
Just say, I don't see anything on this window.
Unless it's the.
Is it like the back window? Oh, it is. It's
Oh,
this
it
one.
was.
There we
Okay,
go.
nice. Yeah, and we get the little video of our work.
Recap. I get to see myself on the roof.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
I always remember that part just because I remember when Gura was playing this. She didn't know about the recording part, so obviously it showed her drawing a peepee on the wall. Because I mean, who
I
wouldn't?
drew a smiley face on the
Who
back of
wouldn't?
the van. Do it again.
Let's see. The next one is clean the back garden. Actually, what was the other stuff? Didn't we just unlock something too? I guess we'll see when we're in here.
I think so. I was gonna say I think you have to do the mission select because I still only have the van. What did these people do in this back garden? Was there a fire?
I mean, maybe? Maybe it's Coney Fest. I don't know.
Let's see. Go with like good old
Oh, there we go.
15. Actually, let's get a wider one. Let's go with
Yeah, wide
25.
boys.
Start with like a good wide spray. Get more intense as we go. Like you do. Added benefit. It's like we're watering the grass too while this is going on.
Yep. I don't know if there's
Although
any soap in
surprisingly
this. I
the
don't know.
grass isn't like torched.
Yeah, so it must just be dirt. Must just all be dirt.
Probably like some kids with like a science experiment or something and like blew up.
I
I
don't know.
actually really do like this. There's like different levels of dirt. Like you can get the surface level off really easily, but then like you got to get like the stuff that clings more.
Yep. And then it'll get, and they'll definitely change more once we unlock soap.
Oh god. Not soap.
Xserris is still low? Really?
You can always try and turn me up like directly on Discord.
That
So
might
like
be
click
it.
my image.
That might be
Yeah.
it.
I found that like when I want people on stream sort of thing that they've got to be like at 140 to 150% really
You're
to
up at,
like compete with game audio and stuff.
alright, you're up to 180 now. Hopefully that's a little better.
There we go, guys. I'm halfway to a 360 no scope.
Hell yeah. It's the furthest I'll ever be. Have you ever played like Call of Duty or stuff like that?
No. The closest thing I've ever played to like a first-person shooter is Valorant lately with a buddy of mine.
Yeah, I'm the same. That didn't
I
change?
am.
Really? Unless I didn't confirm it.
What didn't? Oh, your nozzle selection?
No. Your volume.
Oh,
Did that
I
do
don't
it
know.
then?
Like typically you just mess with the slider.
Yeah, that should have just been it. So,
I don't know. I
um,
would test it myself, but I can't when I'm also in the stream unless I want horrible echoes.
okay. Well, I see on
Okay. Now while Sato's doing that, we're gonna come up behind him.
yeah. Sorry to make you do all the work.
No. We're gonna stand right here and see if he notices.
I see something over there. Um, if I do this in the OBS audio mixer, what can I do here?
There we go.
Uh, bu- 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 bu. You being sus over there?
No. No. I'm totally not stealing piggyback rides on you.
Oh. Let's see. Where can I? Yeah, where would I do this stuff? Okay, let's turn it up by. Yeah,
I was gonna
let's
say,
increase the
unfortunately, audio
decibels
is one of my
then.
worst departments.
Yeah, let's just increase the decibels here. Let's see what happens. Let's see how that go. Let's see how that does. The game audio might be a little higher than.
Do you split your audio sources?
No, I
Oh, okay.
I never learned how to do that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just.
I liked it once I actually took the time to like learn how to do that.
Yeah, I should take a look at that. Although, admittedly, I really haven't had a lot of Discord calls on my stream before, so
Well, we'll
it's
just
all a
have to
learning
play together
process.
more
Yep.
often.
Yeah, yeah. I'm down for that. I am down to clown.
I am herd nerd.
Herd. I don't know. I just want to say herd a nerd.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Same brain cell.
Exactly. Part of me was like, oh, it's kind of like the Arnold Schwarzenegger noises that Sato makes before.
Oh, those.
Yes.
That's just always how I understood an Arnold impression to be.
I
Just
don't.
gibberish. Vaguely Austrian gibberish.
Reminds me of like I watched a video earlier, and it's like its subtitles were confused in British. It's just just I can imagine that being subtitled Austrian nonsense.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure if the power washer is strong enough to get rid of like the dirt off of this like exterior love seat, it's probably strong enough to ruin the cloth.
Yeah.
This is why we don't have outside furniture, folks. It's a bad idea.
I know my sister does have some, but I guess I don't know. They
I
do
don't know.
them. It might depend on the environment they're in.
It also depends on like what they're made out of. I'm just not a big fan of like cloth outside because unless it's like heavily synthetic stuff, it's probably not gonna do too well in the long term.
Okay, I'm still like
So,
twice as loud. Okay, you know what? The easier way might be to just
well, he's the
lower me a
host.
little bit. Yeah. Let's see how that does. Let's see how that does. I've been on this back fence for the entire time.
I mean, it's a big fence.
It is.
And honestly, like I'm not going 100% on
Oh,
the things that I
there's the
started
show
with.
dirt button. Okay, it just
Yeah.
gave me the prompt for it. Oh, there's like
Yeah, like if you just tap it, I thought it was gonna be one of those things that you have to like hold down, sort of thing, like
yeah.
bat
Okay.
vision or something like that.
I mean, it sort of is.
This is what Bruce Wayne sees when he looks at the world.
Yep.
Dirt.
Well,
The
admittedly,
city.
Gotham City is very dirty.
I was gonna say the city, Alfred. It's full of dirt. I gotta clean up the streets. Literally. Now I'm imagining Batman running around with like a power washer,
Oh God.
like trying to hose down like the Riddler and people. Stand still. You're overdue for a bath.
Where's that crossover Power Wash Simulator? When can I clean a Batmobile?
That would actually be pretty cool. Like a superhero expansion where like you get to clean up their like, bat caves or cave what is it? The Hall of Wonder? What's Superman's thing again?
Um, I was gonna say Hall of Justice, but that is the Super
Yeah?
Friends. That's for the Super Friends. I mean, Superman does
Fortress of
have
Solitude.
Fortress of Solitude. That's the one.
That's it. I was gonna say I was never a huge comic book kid.
I wasn't too much either. I mean, I definitely watched the cartoons when I was younger, though. Like, I definitely watched Batman the Animated Series and the Spider-Man cartoon from the
Yes.
90s.
I never watched the Spider-Man one. I've seen all the memes that have come out of it, obviously, but
Oh yeah.
have never actually watched the show.
It probably doesn't hold up too well. I think a lot of it is very corny.
I mean, that's kind of the point of going back and watching it is for some of that kind of old school nostalgic feel sort
Mm-hmm.
of thing.
You could tell how
But
cheap it is too.
yeah,
They
I
cut so many
also
corners. They had to fight with the censors.
yeah. But yeah, Batman the Animated Series is probably like the number one that I like grew up with.
Oh yeah.
So that oh, there we go. I got one of them completely done. Ding.
I think there was actually one episode of Batman that like really traumatized me as a kid. I
Oh,
can't remember which one it was. It was something where I don't know, Joker had some sort of laughing gas and it just kind of made your your face like lock up into a smile.
oh, and
And
yeah.
then I think it got to Batman. And I remember just like being really creeped out by it.
I think for me that was like the Scarecrow one was probably the one that like really got to me.
Ooh.
But I loved that show overall.
Yeah.
The old one that I'm actually like if I ever went back and watched any kids cartoon from like that era again and like legit wanted to watch it would probably be the old X-Men cartoon
Oh yeah. I
cuz like
definitely yeah. I
oh
watched
no go
some of it. I watched it on and off because like it was a lot more of a continuous story, and I think back then I didn't have the quite the attention span for it, but nowadays I would probably appreciate that a lot more.
nice.
And it helps that they made just put the continuation on Disney Plus.
That would actually be really cool. I want to go back and kind of watch it because like I've honestly never been a huge X-Men person, but the more I've like talked to people about it over the ages, the more I kind of like appreciate it secondhand as to like how much of a like LGBTQ allegory it was,
Mm-hmm.
sort of thing.
Yeah. It,
So I never knew that.
yeah. I mean, from the beginning, it was always about well, obviously the original prejudice allegory was racism, but It's a lot of the same kind of struggles for all marginalized people like that.
Yes. Dirty stairs.
I want to say my biggest exposure to X-Men was probably through the Marvel vs. Capcom games as of late.
All right, Sato, I'm ready. I'm ready for my bath.
Okay.
Why do you have it on cold?
It's the only way it comes. Sup, Ayame? How are you?
Hi, senpai.
Me and Xserris are getting wet.
Where's the Davy Jones meme when you need it?
Well, we're getting something wet. This whole backyard.
I'm sure we're getting wet by proxy,
Oh yeah.
like with the splash and stuff.
I mean, then we are still in big Lethal Company hazmats though.
That's true.
Oh, this fence is going to be a pain in the ass. This wicker fence over here. I'm still on this doghouse. Damn.
Oh, the wicker one?
Yeah.
Oh no, the cross hatching.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's actually kind of cool. So, Sato,
Yes.
come here. Without spraying, you can actually see like our footsteps through here. Actually reminds me of like Viscera cleanup, like it tracks your
Oh
footsteps.
yeah. Look at that. Oh
That's
wow.
actually really cool. Just stepping stone after stepping stone cleaned. Just like this job is not but a stepping stone for our career as the best power washers in the world.
Oh yeah.
And then we get to wash the Batcave.
Yes.
I'm sad about my dinner, tried to make my own stuff and it wasn't good. No.
Oh no.
Aw, sweetie. Sometimes food do be like that.
Yeah. Did you at least have some backup nuggies or something? What did you have for dinner? Or did you even have dinner yet?
Oh, I feel gross. My traditional dinner when I like come home from the office after like a long day of commuting and working, I just pick up Wendy's on the way back.
Ah.
There's like a place halfway between where I work and where I live that's like a really like convenient pit stop. Like it's right off the highway. I just go in, I use the restroom, and then I get Wendy's to eat. Because I'm just like I cannot be effed to make food when I get home.
Yeah, I don't blame you. No backups. Ooh, Alfredo chicken. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Ayame.
Aya, how are you not following Sato yet?
It happens, believe me.
That's
There's so many
that's
channels I think I'm followed to. Go easy
it's
on
kind of
it.
how like I looked at you and Axel and I was like, wait, how are we not friends on Steam already?
Yeah.
I have to like spray in between the cracks here.
Oh, on the
And all
steps?
this,
Oh, on this.
yeah.
Yeah, all this.
I was gonna say, hold on, this is gonna take some high pressure spray. Really got to get in there nice and deep.
So there are speed runs of this game, naturally.
I I'm not surprised, honestly.
I think the only one I've seen though was at one Games Done Quick, where I think it was like 6 people playing at once.
Jeez.
Yeah, and even then, some stages took a while. Some of those later stages have a lot of things going on to them.
That's like some straight up, no pun intended, power washing.
Oh yeah,
I can hear the fact I made my girlfriend giggle with that one. I love you, sweetie. You're dating a nerd. But as Sato says, he's a nerd, and he's proud to be one, and you should be one too.
Abso-freaking-lutely. In this house, nerd is a badge of honor.
All right, I think I'm gonna start working on like some of the like itty bitty gritty pits of stuff I've already done the base coat on. That way I can get it out of the way.
I'm working my way up the deck here.
Working my way downtown fast, and I'm homebound.
Is it sad I first think of white chicks when I hear that song?
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I've never actually seen that movie. I just only know that it has a reputation for being god awful.
Yeah, it kind of is, but I don't know. Terry Crews is always a riot.
Rox, why you have so many crevices? Did you not mortar this properly?
My god, I'm probably still tracking a whole bunch of stuff. What's up, Fax?
Hello, Fax.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say what I ate. We made some chicken cutlet, but instead of breading it with breadcrumbs, I don't know where my mom found this recipe. We actually use Bisquick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's
How
actually
did that
really
taste?
good.
Does it like have the hint of like chicken and waffles? It
Um,
feels like it would taste kind of like chicken and waffles.
Slightly, yeah. There is some there is a waffling to it.
Waffling. I don't know, man. I'm kind of waffling on this flavor.
In a good way.
I'm gonna remind you right now that before any other puns escape my mouth, that you were the one who invited me.
No. That is perfectly fine.
It's just always a disclaimer when it comes to Xserris.
What the fuck is Bisquick? Pancake mix.
It's bisque done quick. If bisque was pancakes
Yeah.
instead of bisque.
I was like, is that what that is? And I'm like, no, that can't be.
No. No, bisque is like a type of soup, right?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, it's like a tomato bisque sort of
A
thing.
lobster bisque.
Yes. All right, clean these bricks over here. Make them all nice and shiny. As somebody who's done a minor amount of masonry work in their life, I am disappointed.
Yeah, whoever they hired did not do a good job. It could just be
Do
whoever
that.
had this wild college party here probably just really wrecked the place.
Yeah, college
Oh
party
my
seems
god.
on brand for
Oh my
this
god.
backyard.
We have to clean the top of the umbrella too.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly, the tutorial level actually does a pretty good job of like teaching you. Okay, you got to crouch and get under it, and but you also like have to get on top of things. I feel like it did a pretty good job of that.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really slide in between there. Ah, yes, just carefully slide into the lawnmower's DMs.
Yes. I was getting to
By
a
DMs,
DM
I mean
mention.
direct motor.
Oh, I just noticed the little kid's toy car.
Yeah, I gave it like its first spray down. Uh,
The Bump and
I think it
Go?
needs
Is
a
that
more
what it's
detailed one.
called? I definitely had one of those as a kid. The ones with the big
Yes.
yellow roof.
Oh, those, yeah, those I remember. We never had enough money in my family to have like one of the self-propelled ones, like,
Oh no, of
or not
course not.
self-propelled, the electric ones.
Of course not. No, I mean we never had that. I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid. Maybe they did, but yeah, no. I think the one I had was just I think they were pedals. That was it.
I had one that was pedals and one that was like just your feet went through. Like you had to Fred Flintstone it.
Yeah, yeah.
The lawnmower is clean. Wait, how is the engine separate from the lawnmower? And the
Oh,
handle?
they do
Why
that.
are these all
Yeah,
separate parts?
yeah. They separate a lot of stuff.
Somebody doesn't know how to organize their lists. Main category, lawnmower. Separate categories, body, motor, and handle. Makes me want to make Arnold sounds.
Was that my cue?
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna make them because mine are not nearly as good.
Oh, I'm sure you make some good noises. Can we redeem a pufferfish in Xserris' chat real quick?
Oh, I don't have a chat going on right
I
now.
know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My point is, I just want to hear you make the noise.
That's hilarious because my girlfriend came over and made the noise, but I don't think it was loud enough
I,
to get picked up on my mic. So I had to.
Blech.
I was so
No,
sad when I learned that puffer fish didn't make it.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, we broke Queenie's heart. We got to tell her that when she was here visiting.
Uh, oh, what a shame.
Yeah, it's it's unfortunate. Like the meme comes from like the carrot, but like the fish was getting ready to be cooked. So
Oh, that's the backstory. You never think about those. You never think about how your memes get their start.
never think about how the memes are made, how the sausage is made, or in this case, the fish. Hey, there we go. I had to get really low for this one. There's like a part of this fence. What do you mean? What do you mean there's a part of this fence that hasn't been cleaned? Here we go. Fence post.
Oh, the post. Okay. I was gonna say maybe like the latch. Like, is it a fence with a gate in it, or?
Just start harassing our patrons inside.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Did that, I did that. I should probably do the uh
Ooh, I gotta get. Oh my god, under the glass table too. Ew.
in this game you gotta work the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize in advance for any innuendos, accidental or otherwise.
No, no, that's perfectly fine. We are not above. We're not above that stuff.
I mean, right now you're pretty low, so
Yes, I am
you're
quite
definitely
below
not
it.
above it.
But I'm surprised it's able to have the kind of physics when you get too close to an object, the nozzle will actually turn away. Surprised they thought about that.
Huh. Yeah, instead of clipping through it?
Yeah.
They definitely did a good job of it. It's like, I guess this game is sold on its, like, physics sort of thing. If anything, the game is just making me feel bad for normal people who don't have, like, bat vision that
Yeah.
have to do this job.
Detective vision. Have you ever played the Batman Arkham games?
I have not, but I've watched Fax play them before.
Those
They
games are
look really
really good.
fun.
Yeah, they are really, really good. I actually replayed the first two games, the remasters on PS4, not too long ago. I think within a year ago.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Fax has them for the PS3. Which is also the system that I want to play Demon Souls on eventually.
The original Demon Souls.
Yeah. I am not buying a PS5, so
No, I don't blame you. It is quite expensive. It's quite a an investment.
very. If I wanted something that expensive, I'd buy an actual penguin to wear a tuxedo.
We have to clean both sides of this fence, actually. I guess we do. Knowing how dirty this place
Yeah,
is.
yes. Lists. See, it differentiates the foundation from the rest of the shed, but like I do one side and it's like shed completed. I was like, shed not completed.
Yeah.
Don't tease me like that.
Don't tease you like that.
Exactly. Tease me another
There's other
way.
ways, yeah.
There are even other ways to do it with spraying too.
Mm-hmm. Sup, Reno?
Hey, Reno. How's your night? Ba-ba-ba.
I missed some stuff on the chairs. Oh my god. All these little tiny surfaces.
Yeah, I'm basically just constantly pressing tab.
Hmm.
I'm like, all right, where do I gotta get? Where's the bacteria?
Cleaning is going well.
I'm very glad Sato's tackling that fence. I do not want to.
I'm thinking I'm leaving that for last right now. Ooh, I gotta get under the table still.
Should
There
we
it
get
is.
low, low, low? That is gonna come up like to my mind every time. Like, it's like we gotta get lower. Should we get
Ah.
low? I am stuck in the 90s, I swear.
It's funny, when I think of Get Low, I'm thinking of I think of Usher and Ludacris and Little John.
I do not think a Little John.
No, that's
When I
the
think of
song they do.
oh,
That's the
okay.
one with sweat drops down my balls. All these bitches
Yes.
crawl. Ah, the
Except
word
they
you can't
censored
say.
that every time they played it in middle school.
They didn't notice. They didn't notice censor for a while. That was not to bring up. I'm sorry to bring up Dave Chappelle, but that was what he mentioned. And when he went into that, is like white people don't know
That's
what it
fine.
means yet. Like you can't say skeet on the radio.
It's fine. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's as
no,
far as I'll
Dave
go into it.
Chappelle's. Yeah, he's his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can say, he used to be objectively funny.
Yes.
Okay, now hear me out. What? Do we really have to clean the top of the roof here? Are they ever gonna see it?
Wait,
Who
which?
looks at the top of their roof?
Oh, the roof of the shed? Oh, God. I don't know. We're just completionists right here, I guess.
Honestly, that's the kind of like people you want running your cleaning service.
Yeah.
The people who can't not 100% complete your things.
Yeah, better than being thorough than half-assing it.
This is a hundo run. You do not want an any percenter on this. I'm picking up the lingo.
I guess, I guess you can't skip anything in this game, so any percent is 100%.
Wait, can you though?
Oh, yeah. I
Because
mean,
like,
any percent literally means any percentage of completion. So,
hmm,
I don't know, like, I could go on my whole rant about using any percent for video games that don't have a percentage.
that seems kind of contradictory,
I don't know. It's just
or at
became
least not in
short.
the spirit of any percent.
Yeah, it's just any percent is just kind of shorthand now for, just the base category of a run. Just beat the game as fast as possible, and I get that. But it's just it does feel kind of weird when there's no 100% or even a low percent to go with it.
Yeah, to like contrast it. It's actually a question of curiosity, Sato. Like, irregardless of the actual game, in general, do you prefer any percent or hundo runs
Um,
when you play games?
some of it depends on the game, but I think for a lot of times I've always looked at 100% runs because when it comes to putting the route together, I think it makes it a lot more dynamic.
Gotcha. I like the hondos when they're randomized, I guess, a lot.
Uh huh.
Because you still know that you have to get everything. It's just the randomization really kind of tests your ability to like plan the route on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really cool. Definitely one of the reasons why I loved your Monday runs.
Yeah.
That and the fact that I just have a soft spot for zero mission.
Oh, of course. I should be looking at the fusion randomizer at some point too.
Ah,
I think they actually just kind of like
yes.
updated it.
I still have never 100%ed fusion. I don't know what it is.
Hmm.
I could never get it on my own, and I refuse to use a guide in fusion.
Well, maybe I shouldn't play Hundo then, so I don't spoil them for you.
No, you should, because then you can be my guide. It's not cheating if Sato teaches me how to do it. It's cheating if I buy anything, like, because I used to get those guides as like a kid, published by Nintendo sort of thing.
Yeah.
Did I finish the roof of this or not? Hold on. Where's our checklist here? Swing sofa roof. 71% clean. What do you mean? There's no dirt up here. Oh. Oh, the underside of the roof still counts as the roof.
Ah, there
I
we go.
am I am the herditor.
Oh, sup, Jericho?
Hello, Jericho. Randomization also tests lateral thinking where items are. Ooh.
Yeah, you always got to think about not only where the item locations are, but do you have the tools to get to them?
Gotcha, like the different ways to get things. Honestly, I didn't know that you could do the diagonal bomb jumping until I saw you do it.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't even. No, that should be in Metroid Fusion, at least.
I think
Yes,
so.
maybe not ball. No, ball sparking wasn't in Metroid Fusion. That I know.
No, yeah, you couldn't ball spark, but you could infinite bomb jump. So you should be able to you should be able to diagonal jump. Also, I like hearing like you and Jericho talk about like speedrunning stuff. Because I used to have a friend who was all like high and mighty about like chess and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah, well, could you speedrun? Ba, ba, ba. Get these chains all nice and shiny. Pretty, pretty chains. Look how the metal shines.
Oh, we still need to go in that second. I don't know. Is that a fire pit? No, it's a pond.
Yeah.
I've been working on the first pond.
Yeah, the lower pond. Be kind of cool if like the water would drain down into that pond, like make it
Yeah,
easier or something.
that would be neat.
But water physics are definitely really hard. As somebody who actually like does legit like computational fluid dynamic modeling, like water physics are hard, man. They're hard.
Edging.
You know, I kind of wondered how long it was going to take for that to show. Part of me was just like, I wonder if he's going to bring it up, because if he doesn't, I'm going to have to. But I don't always want to be the naughty kitty.
Mm.
Especially when, you know, the person I'm playing with has the spray bottle. Consequences are right there. This is disgusting. The underside of the couch.
Ugh.
Sato, how did they get the underside of the couch this dirty?
Oh my god.
Seriously, what did you guys do? Were you growing your own Last of Us mushrooms on the
Ugh.
underside of the couch?
Ugh. Oh god. This is. Yeah, look at this kind of material. Ew. How is that even
That's what I'm
possible?
saying. Like certain outdoor materials, just it shouldn't be a thing. Oh, well, we managed to get the actual like swing frame. There we go. The cushion, second cushion. I'll get the base cushion here.
Divvying up. I'm onto the grill.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I gave that one a once over, but it probably still needs a lot of love and care. Oh, there we go. Sato, the couch is clean.
Yes.
We can cuddle on it now.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Yep. All right, let's see. Zero nozzle. Yeah. Did I get the kids' car? Is it all good? Can I ride in the kids' car? Beep beep beep
Mm,
beep beep. I'm
nope.
feeling I'm feeling distinctly judged.
Too big.
I am too big.
You are too
That's what
tall for
happens
that
when you're
ride.
6'2".
It's like the opposite of 5'11" energy.
What is it? The those stupid memes of like if you're not 6 foot, 5'11" may as well be like 5 foot sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's BS.
We don't care how tall you are. We only
All
care about.
sizes are good
Yes.
sizes.
It only matters how tall your heart is.
What if you have like a really tall but skinny heart?
You probably won't survive, honestly.
See, ladies and gents, this is why girth is also important.
Mm-hmm.
May your heart be forever girthy.
Yeah, can't live with them skinny little hearts. We need him thick.
I like thick hearts that I cannot lie. God, why can I see that over like footage of your Zelda randomizer? Just you picking up heart containers.
Oh, just a yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta get these wheels down here. Oof.
Of course, they have to be able to wheel the grill away, you know, for the winter. Although, judging by the, you know, the state that the backyard's in, they don't take care of it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Very important to clean the pond, though, because if they put fish in here, I don't want them dying instantly or turning into, like, two-headed radfish or something.
Yeah. For blinkies.
Blinkies?
It's a three-eyed fish from The Simpsons.
Oh, I never watched The Simpsons.
I was super into it at a younger age, and then it eventually fell off.
I mean, that feels like the trajectory of all of The Simpsons, from what I've been told.
Yeah.
I just, in general, don't get shows that, like, run for that long. Ugh.
Yeah, definitely. They'll always run out of ideas and get stale. Well, that wasn't edging, that was a trim.
There you go. Gotta stay nice and trim, Sato.
I know.
Not everybody's into the bush.
Don't want it to feel like flossing every time you go down. I can't take credit for that one. I've heard that somewhere. Uh-oh, I think I killed her.
Sato, I can't tell you how much I appreciate like little moments like that from you, just because I don't ever expect them. I know you're capable of being like funny and good innuendo and stuff like that. It's just those zingers always get me because I'm never expecting them, and it's wonderful.
Thank you. I really
You must
appreciate that.
expect the unexpected. Okay. Get the nice wide trim here. There we go. Stealth shooting all the rocks. They'll never see it coming because I'm crouching.
I was about to sing Persona 5. You'll never see it coming.
Ah, that is good music.
I know. That's yet another game on my backlog. My
I've never played it.
ever-growing backlog.
My brother played it and he loved it. Wait, Sato,
Yes.
we gotta cross the streams.
Take that, Gozer.
That would also be another really fun parody level for this.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you had to clean like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, oh, that would be so much fun.
Even just the firehouse. Well, maybe that's too big, but
Now that's gonna be in my head.
Like I haven't actually played a legit Persona game at all yet.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. The closest thing I did play was Persona 4 Arena, but that's a fighting game.
Hans- Sarah's, your recommendation for frozen yogurt bars is amazing. I can't take credit for that one. Fax got those originally. They are wonderful. We get the mint chocolate chip ones, and they taste heavenly for like how relatively few calories and carbs that they have. Like honestly, diabetic dream right there.
Ooh.
We get them in bulk from BJ's. Just come home with a huge box of like frozen yogurt bars. But always happy for healthy snack recommendations. I just had the same thing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, don't ask me about healthy snacks. Because I don't snack
I
a whole
love how
lot.
I love how Queenie was so disappointed in the fact that you had a hot dog.
I
She's
know.
like, I don't like hot dogs. Like, what? All right. 99% clean. What did we miss?
She's got a thing against glizzies. I don't know. Okay.
Stepping stones.
Oh, there's still some of that? Fence post control panel? What the fuck is a control panel? Oh, I
You
see. On
gotta
the
be
on the grill. On the grill. There it
stepping
is.
stones. 11 out of 12. Where's the where's that last 1%? I'm like spamming the dirt button and I can't find it.
I can't see it either. Oh, I think I
Oh,
got it.
all right.
Just spray and pray, I guess.
So let's see. Fence posts.
Which one could it be? Oh, I
99%.
see it. Well, I got
Got
that
it?
one. Well, I got something, but okay, that was it. All right.
Hey! Wait, before we go, hold it.
What? What?
Can
What?
we?
What? 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 What?
Let's see. Let's see. Can I? Oh, kind of. Kind of.
Ooh. Mm, 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 mm.
Up on the rooftop. Do 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 do.
Almost a
Oh,
sick
for like a
rail
way to
grind
fall
there.
down. Infinite rail
Ah, I
grind.
see. Yeah.
Got to keep it nice and wet. It's like a slip and slide. Did you ever
Is
play
there?
on those as a kid? Did you ever have a slip and
I
slide?
don't think I've ever. I don't think I ever had one, but I have definitely used one. Let me mash jump. See if I could get up here. Nah, it looks like it's a either an invisible wall there or Tony Hawk's Pro Washer. Yes, Axel, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No.
Okay,
Nah. I'm getting it up there.
let's proceed.
Okay. Oh, hey, I love the time lapse.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good camera angle for it.
Real quick, I gotta take my stuff.
Do, 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 do. Also, hello, Axel. How are you doing tonight? Oh, oh big Sarah stretches.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Mm. I love how my model doesn't know how to deal with when I try to crick my neck.
Ah, yeah, kind of same. Okay, Reno, have a good night.
Night, Reno. Sleeping is important.
Again, my window's kind of cut off. I can't see the rest of that. Axel.
I'm
Violence
ready
against
to
people in
move from.
Minecraft. Okay. What happened now?
Oh.
Oh, we have a choice here of which level to go to.
Oh.
So do
Let's
we?
see. Dirt bike, bungalow or playground?
The dirt bike should be a lot quicker. Then
Do you
again,
want
it's
to see?
probably...
Do you want to try and speed run it, Sato?
let's see. All right, let's begin. Oh, I just... No, okay, there's a sprint button. I didn't realize that.
All right, here. I'll go to the other side and go.
Gonna be some nooks and crannies in the wheels, probably.
Yep. Trying to get a good base coating done on my side.
Base coating
See
on
how
my
much of it I
face,
can get
too.
with just
Jeez.
a...
Getting caught in the
Whoa.
crossfire.
Insert the Davy Jones meme here. What's the matter? You afraid to get wet? What are you afraid of? You're not a witch. You won't melt. I'm the witch here.
Yeah, this one is going quick. Gonna be a race to the last piece. I
I
can't
was
even
gonna say
see
we're doing.
the dirt the dirt identifier because the bike's orange.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit harder.
Swing arm? Well, whatever that was, I got it.
I was gonna say I have, like, I feel like the names are pretty useless to me at this point. I'm
Right.
not a car person.
Neither
Never
am
have
I.
been.
Okay, I got it.
Woo! How long did that take us?
That couldn't have been more than like 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh no, I'm standing in the way. Does it tell us
Will it tell us in our
details?
yeah.
No, it doesn't. Dang, it gives you
No, I
like
guess
the
not.
thing.
Yeah. Oh well.
I
I'm
was
just
gonna
gonna say
say.
I'm just gonna assume it was world record.
I like that.
All right.
Whatever you would like, Sato, you are the host.
Yeah, let's just start up with the bungalow. 113 Apple Avenue, Muckingham.
Muckingham?
Or Muckingham, possibly.
I don't.
If it's more British than that.
More British.
Yeah, more British.
Confused in British.
Oh, you gonna clean my bungalow? It's very
What, mate?
Cockney.
You gonna piss off for what? You wanna have a go of it? Every time I look in your direction, like when you stop or start your spray, it sounds so slushy. It's like I'm hearing the liquid in your backpack. Honestly, I could see people doing this as like an ASMR stream if they weren't talking and it was just the sounds of the spraying. Play some
Absolutely.
smooth jazz in the background, and I've definitely fallen asleep to something similar. Also, screw driveways that are like this. Ugh, they're terrible.
Oh God, yeah.
My grandma used to have one of these when she lived in Florida, or had her own home in Florida. They're god awful driveways. Let's see. So if the last one was like a college party gone wrong, this definitely has to be like a child's prank, right? Like an elaborate one.
Yeah.
Like some kid came by and just like set off the equivalent of a dirty bomb, except made with actual soil instead of, nuclear material.
Yeah. I'm gonna say more like a senior prank.
Ooh, yeah.
And maybe this is the dean's house or something.
Did anyone ever pull off a good senior prank while you were in school, Sato?
Oh God, I cannot remember what what my class did. I have no idea. I definitely wasn't in the clique to be involved in it anyway.
I was gonna say, were you a good kid in school, Sato?
I was a good kid. I wasn't a popular kid.
Well, you're popular now, Sato.
Yeah.
You got it. It's all about quality, not quantity. You got the bestest friends.
Like you.
I was gonna say, I'm just glad to be among that group. All right, you know what? I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I'm gonna go start up on the roof because I know that's gonna be a pain.
Oh yeah. True.
So I'll start up here while you're down there. I get to be on top. And we have no complaints. Sato knows his place.
Yep. I accept my position.
Is this where I say good boy? Oh,
What'd you do?
that's so cool. All
What?
right, weather nerd moment. Like where I'm standing right now, I have enough splashback against it that there's like a little rainbow on my screen.
Really?
Like if you like stand here and like angle your lens appropriately enough when it's wet, you'll have like a little rainbow arc.
Um, am I
And
doing
then
it? Am
like
I
try
getting
and
it?
move closer and then angle it weirdly. I don't know.
Maybe it's a
It did it
different
for
nozzle.
me. Huh.
Maybe I'm just not doing it right.
So 42 here. So it's like you gotta stand here and then look like directly at that location. A
Maybe
little
a
bit
different
up.
nozzle.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Definitely
I'm
killing
seeing
our
it.
speed here.
That's okay.
Well,
We're just having fun.
I wish I could show you on my screen, but it's like that,
Axel kind
Xserris
of said,
words.
okay, Axel kind of sees it. Very slight.
Yeah, for some reason it's more prominent on my screen. But it's that little rainbow arc that you get when there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
water droplets in the
Yep.
air. And as a weather nerd, I can't help but appreciate that. Because rainbows are one of the best things to teach people about like how atmospheric refraction and scattering works. clouds even move in this game?
Oh, they do?
Oh, how cute.
Oh.
Oh, there's a volcano. I didn't even notice
Oh,
that.
yes, that is a volcano. Wow.
I don't think I want to live it. Maybe that's why everything's like covered in soot and dirt in this town. Maybe there was a eruption recently.
Are we in Hawaii? No, we can't be.
No, they've got coniferous trees. Can't be Hawaii.
Then again, I don't know if there is a real place named Muckingham, so probably in some alternate
I
dimension.
was gonna say. I won't lie. When it said Muckingham, my first thought was, oh god, not a mukbang. Please,
Oh boy.
please no mukbangs.
Nah, I can't. I could never. You guys are saying
Really?
Washington?
Really? I have to fucking in the chimney? In the chimney.
Oh, God.
What do I look like? The chimney sweeps from Mary Poppins?
I appreciate you went there instead of Santa Claus.
Come on, fellas, step in time. Step in time, step in time. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. I grew up with Mary Poppins, so of course.
I watched it a lot when I was young, too.
I appreciate the fact that you're old like me, Asato. The old gang over here.
Yep.
I was gonna say, watch me fall off the roof, and then I remembered, and I turned around.
Oop.
It's like laser tag, but better.
Yeah. Saying you still have the high ground.
It's over, Sato. I have the high ground.
I can't think of the Anakin line. I just want to go.
The only one that I remember is I hate you.
Yeah.
Like when he screams that. And I do not wish to cut your legs off from your body.
Mm-hmm. Need those.
I was gonna say I like those thighs that you posted on Blue Sky.
Aw, yeah.
All thighs are good thighs. Oh, some ugly color for roofing tiles, but I'm not here to judge.
Yeah, you do you, Muckingham.
Legs get cut off. I have a meme about legs not having legs, and it's not Dan either. I don't know who Dan is and why he doesn't have legs, but I feel sorry for him.
You're meant to destroy the dirt, not to spread it. Oh, that's good, Ayame.
Oh, that is good. Oh, that would be like Viscera cleanup detail, because that you can actually spread the gunk around.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Watching Queenie
Lieutenant
play that
Dan.
was
Okay,
great.
Axel. Now I understand.
Oh! Now I understand. I don't live my life like a box full of chocolates. I don't avoid nuts.
Yep.
All right, the roof. I'm getting better vibes out of the roof color as I actually clean it.
Okay.
I think it's the dark mildew on it that makes me hate it. Still a very 70s color though.
Yeah.
Start a spin-off show called That 70s Roof.
Oh yeah, Netflix will greenlight it.
They'll greenlight anything these days.
Exactly.
Sorry about this, Sato, but Zero Mission is 20 years old.
I know. I do know. I,
I didn't know that. I feel a little bit older now.
yeah, it's scary to think about.
I remember being a kid playing through Zero Mission with the guidebook trying to get better pictures of Samus because she was an icon. I was like, "Aw, cute lady."
Mm.
Hot whammon.
You need to beat Mother Brain in order to get the good pictures. Tell you, the Zero suit just has done so many things to people.
I believe that. I feel like the Zero suit was responsible for a lot of awakenings, trans, sexual, and otherwise.
Yep. Even though Samus already had it going on since the beginning.
I was gonna say. Even the original ending, you know, outfit sort of thing. Them shorts and a sports bra. Good combo. Do, 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 do.
What did you never play, Ayame? Metroid? Again, my chat is a little bit cut off right now, so
Yeah, I've never played a single Metroid game. I was more into Pokemon. I want OG outfit Samus, the surprise ending from the NES kind. Oh my god. I would totally cosplay that. I would. If I could get my my body image stuff under control.
will you have the green hair though?
Will I have the green hair?
Yeah,
I don't know. I wasn't super happy the last time I dyed my hair green. I don't think it looks good on me. Was probably gonna end up going red
hmm.
this next time. Dyeing my hair is like one of those things that I don't do for cosplay. Just because I have to live with it the rest of the time.
I know. Ink hair Ayame. Interesting.
You're going pink? Nice. That takes a lot of effort. Make sure to use color preserving shampoo. Because otherwise it will fade very quickly. The only time I've ever had pink hair is when I had red and then it just naturally faded into pink.
Yeah. I have never dyed my hair. But I did spray paint it once for a costume.
Ooh, nice. Like those one day temporary sprays.
Yeah. Yeah, I made my hair blue because I had a costume of Agito from Air Gear.
Nice. I am not familiar, but it sounds cool.
I still got the outfit too. Like he basically wears a an orange straight jacket with all these with a bunch of long straps with buckles on them.
Yep.
They just kind of
I was gonna
fly
say
freely.
it's not anime if you don't have like 2 dozen belts.
Yeah, he was very extra.
Oh boy, this roof is so much. We're only 42% of the way there. Ah,
God, this side of the house is disgusting.
bleh. I've seen legit abandoned buildings in better condition.
Yeah, the back rooms look cleaner.
I don't think I've ever played a Backrooms game. I have
Neither have
more
I.
fun watching people play Backrooms games than playing them myself.
I've never either. I've only I was actually watching someone was watching a YouTube playlist about them yesterday.
Oh,
I was just peeking in at a little bit of that.
nice. Yeah, my favorite one that I've ever seen was a bigger YouTuber, John Wolf, did like a whole charity stream where he like played Backrooms games for like 3 hours. It's pretty
Oof.
cool.
Wow.
I think the best one of them was basically just a walking sim. There was something about like the art style and the camera in the game that like recreated the feeling of like old actual like video camcorders sort of thing.
Ah.
And the game itself looked like pseudo realistic. Like you could sort of tell that it wasn't real, but like the moment you stopped paying attention, it looked like a plausible recreation.
Uh-huh.
And it would like blend and but also use like non-Euclidean geometry and like um yeah, subliminal? Liminal spaces. I was like, it's not subliminal. Use the right word, Xserris. Oh good, the soccer ball's already clean.
Is a soccer ball around?
Yeah,
Is it on the roof or
it's
are you?
no, it's right behind you.
No. How about that?
Wait, will it move if you like run into it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I can actually
it
kick it. Is
does.
there a goal to put it into? Can I destroy the bushes with it? Can I destroy the flower garden?
You think we're cleaning up ash, to be honest, because it seems to stick? Yeah. Well, so there is a volcano right over there, Ayame, in the backyard. So it's very possible that it's ash,
I'm
ash
looking in
and
the wrong
mold and
direction.
dirt
Yeah, here it
and
is.
stuff.
Here it is.
Yep. And that just makes me think of sea shanties. Although I don't think that one's a sea shanty. I think it's just a folk song. Who can dash and thorn could soon the song of a midsummer's morn. Who can dash and thorn?
Kind of put me to sleep. It was a gentle lullaby.
Sorry, I sing a lot of shanties. Um, they're just one of those things that kind of like help me get through like menial tasks and stuff like that. I'll do it whenever I'm like coding or just like moving data around at work.
Yeah,
I'm totally bored
it's,
at it.
it's very pretty, legit. Can you sing me a lullaby tonight?
Do you want soft kitty, warm kitty?
Come on, no, please, no, not that one. Look, as a nerd, I cannot I cannot stand by the Big Bang Theory.
You're a real nerd. Not
Yes,
like those posers.
quite
Ooh,
frankly,
I don't
Sheldon
know.
is a disgrace to Aspies.
I'm gonna need you to tell me what that means.
Aspies is short for it refers to Asperger's syndrome,
Okay,
which
I didn't
is
want to
yeah,
assume.
yeah, that is an antiquated term, a type, well, something on the autism spectrum, but we don't we
Gotcha.
don't like to refer to that anymore because Asperger, the doctor, their history was kind of you shouldn't really talk about it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I
The
get
the
it.
the the N word that rhymes with Z.
Yep, one of those ones.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that is why my tag just says neurodivergent.
Well,
God,
you are neuro wonderful, Sato.
thank you.
Grr. I've never ever gotten any official diagnoses of anything, but love, love me some good old fashioned obsessive
Mm.
habits. And this scratches that itch.
Oh yeah, this is an OCD game for sure.
I'm just trying to get the roof done without breaking my legs.
It's funny. I know people do get diagnosed very late in life these days, like into their 30s and stuff. It's like
It's
I know a lot of people don't get it when they're kid and don't get it checked out when they're kids. I mean, I think I was um fortunate enough, I guess is the word, sort of, to I think I was diagnosed when I was like 14.
oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of it depends on like your parents and how willing they are to kind of subscribe to that stuff.
True.
Because I know that like even nowadays, like my parents are better about certain things ever since I came out as trans and stuff. But like even now, my parents are still among the people who are like, "You kids these days and your labels. Why does everything have to have a label?" And they'll say
Oh,
that about everything from like gender to like ADHD and autism and OCD.
ugh.
And they're like, "Why? Why can't you just like be normal?" And I'm like, "Because people's brains aren't the same."
Yeah, there's past a certain age, there's just no getting to them anymore.
Yeah, my parents are boomers. Like my parents are old as shit, anyways. So there's just no getting to that. Oh my god, this roof! How much more of this roof
Ooh, okay,
need I
that's the whole
clean?
that's the whole porch.
Porch roof, porch posts,
Portrait of ruin.
bungalow roof,
Yes.
gutters 0 of 4. I gotta get my mind and my sprayer in the gutter. Apparently. All right. Just pick a spot to start, Xserris. gonna have to go full action on this. Full solid snake crouch. For me, it's one of those things of like I'm pretty sure if I had time, I went in and I got to like talk to a psych, I'd probably be some sort of neurodivergent. I don't know exactly what, but at the same time, I generally function well enough that I'm like, I don't know if I want to like mix any more meds.
Yeah, I get that. Oh yeah, I am. It certainly is a struggle sometimes. But
Yeah,
I'm kind of at the point now in life where I can kind of accept it. It's just it's just who I am, and there's really no reason to change that because it's kind of it makes me me.
and Sato is awesome. Oh, gotta get lower.
Get low, get low, get low, get low. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, Ayame, and
Oh, you are.
I have you have different things going on for me too. Ayame is just a little bean.
She is. And, that's okay, Aya.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of your age and your experiences, like, no one, you never have to, like, that's the whole point is like you can accept like how you are, you can want to change how you are. It's all about what you want out of your life. And that's really just like the only way to do things right is just live how you want to do that. Um, right now, I want to live in a clean bungalow.
I want these people to clean and live in a clean bungalow. Whoever lived here before, I don't know how they could stand it.
I'm like getting caught on something when I try to.
Still on the roof?
Yeah. Yeah, for some reason, especially like when I crouch right now, like my movement gets caught on certain stuff. Like I have to get up, move, and then recrouch.
Hmm. The thing for each shingle or something? Are they?
Yeah, it's probably like some weird physics things with the shingles. Grr.
Oh, Metroid Prime 2's anniversary is coming up too. Wow.
I never I never finished Prime 2, and I never played Prime 3. Honestly, because I was kind of disappointed by Prime 2 for what I played of it.
When it comes to the Prime games, I think I do like Prime 1 the best. Because the changes with Prime 2 were I don't know, it was a lot more what's the word for it? It almost felt the world was a lot more sectioned off.
Yeah. For me, it also like lost a lot of the kind of. There's a mystery and wonder to it when you're like in a place alone,
Mm-hmm.
especially like ones that have relations to the Chozo. So you feel like alone, but not at the same time because you know Samus's relation to the Chozo, sort of thing. So when Metroid 2 was like on the, I cannot remember what they're called. They're not the the moth people who are like the bug Chozo.
Yeah, Luminoth.
Yeah, when we were on like their planet with the Marines, with the colonial Marines, I was like, I'm not digging this atmosphere that it's setting up.
Well, the Marines get murked pretty quick in Prime 2.
I know. It just made it feel like an Aliens movie to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are much more involved in Prime 3, though. Yeah,
Oh,
Prime
great.
3, you are definitely not alone at all in that game.
Hmm. Yeah, then I'll probably never play it. Prime 2 was your first Metroid game? Did you enjoy it, Jericho?
I believe
Because
Jericho
that's
said
what counts.
yeah, they are a fan.
Nice.
Screw attack in Prime 2, a Chozo weapon or a Luminoth weapon? Ooh. Well, I'm not very well versed on the scan visor, but
I
I
got the
don't know.
porch roof done. Hell yeah.
I'm honestly not sure the answer to that one. Oh, I was hoping you would have the answer.
Oh, that was a legit question, not a trivia
Yeah,
question.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, I thought you were setting me up.
Yeah. Also, regardless of whichever it is, I like how either species came to the, conclusion that the most powerful thing in the universe is screwing.
Mm-hmm. That is a universal truth, apparently. God, this side of the house, ugh. Just looks like someone smeared a Snickers bar over here.
Is your house hungry? Grab a Snickers.
Your house isn't a house when it's hungry.
Your house isn't a house when it's hungry.
I
It's a
don't know.
bungalow. Is that what we're doing? We're slowly turning this bungalow into a house.
I don't know. I don't know now.
Okay. I think I'm almost done up here on the roof. I'm trying to just make sure that I get enough so that when we uh finish like the down part of the gutters and stuff, I
Is
won't have
that
to come back up here.
is that a warehouse joke? A human that turns into a house under a full moon? That's good. I'm surprised I've never heard that one before.
Honestly, if there was a human that turned into a house at the full moon, I feel like that would help the housing crisis a lot. Just, hey, dude, I know we can only stay here one night, but come on, please. Really? I have to let you inside? We'll pay rent, we promise. Oh, I'm a terrible person. Seriously? How is this all covered in gross? Who's really this obsessed with keeping their gutters like stainless steel spotless?
Ugh. Actually, now it's making me think. What was the first Metroid game I played? I assume it was Super Metroid when I was playing on an emulator. I don't think I owned one until Fusion and Prime 1 came out.
What was your first console, Sato?
Um, well, the first one I remember playing, my uncle had a Super Nintendo. And that's actually a fun story. My most vivid memory of that, I must have been only 3 or something. But I definitely remember my uncles playing the game and getting to a castle or a ghost house, and they'd always make fun of Yoshi for not going inside with Mario. Oh, he's a
Aw,
wimp.
don't pick on the
I
dinosaur.
know. We love Yoshi. But the first console I ever had myself was a Genesis.
Okay, cool.
Like, I got
My
the
first
Genesis
Pokemon
very
game.
late. Was, yeah, I got it very late. I think it was 1996 actually. So the Saturn was already a thing, but it was a pack-in with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I have not looked back since.
Oof.
That's probably part of
Uh,
the reason why that's my favorite game of all time.
nice. I don't think I've ever played a Sonic game either.
Hmm. Are you just a Nintendo kid?
I was.
Okay.
The bungalow roof is complete!
Oh, all right.
Fucking finally!
Get the hell off of there.
I didn't break my legs jumping down either.
Oh, we must have long fall boots or something.
Those get some of those springy attachments from Portal.
Exactly.
Reminds me Tricky wants to finish our Portals 2 co-op at some point.
Oh yeah.
Blech. I have so many co-ops I want to do with people. I love streaming and playing with people. It's so much fun. Ugh. And just balancing that with solo stuff at the same time is always tricky. So actually, talking about sea shanties and like lullabies earlier made me think, Sato, what kind of music do you listen to?
Not much. I mean, like if I'm driving, there are a few video game soundtracks I'll put on once in a while.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I bet he listens to OSTs.
Yep. Like at this point, maybe I'll just put on something from Guilty Gear Strive.
Ooh, nice. Again, not one I've ever played, but I have listened to some songs off of that. I always feel like I'm behind in terms of video games because I don't know whether it's just like there are so many good video games or whether it's just like I don't ever play the right ones.
Hmm.
People are always like, yeah, this is an amazing game. And I'm like, I've never played it and I've barely heard of it.
Oh no, I've got plenty of those too. I think I'm kind of I don't know, a lot of those super popular AAA ones, like when I mentioned Call of Duty before, never played one.
Mm-hmm.
Never played one, never had the drive to play one.
Yeah. I feel like those are intended for kind of a specific audience, though, where it's just like, you know whether you're in it or not.
Yeah, sorta. My sister plays them though.
Interesting. Some people play them that I wouldn't expect, and then other people are exactly the kind of people I would expect.
Yeah.
I kind of disassociated from Battlefield and Call of Duty, like even further than just beyond, like, oh, I'm not into them sort of thing. With like a former friend of mine ended up being like a really crappy person, and he was like my auto association
Ah,
for those games. I was like, you.
I know Ayame. There are too many games.
Too many, too many good. It's the fallacy of wanting good games, but also there's too many good games. There are not enough hours in the day.
Yep. Like I actually have my backlog itemized. I actually have a document.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I just
Mine's
wanted to
just a
see,
vague sense of I should play this.
what else do I still need to beat? And it's multiple pages long.
Damn. That's like far more organized than I am because like I'm just getting to one that was on my backlog when I first like started to go through it, and I only started to play it because Elden Ring fell through, which is Psychonauts, which will be Thursday for me.
All right.
Yay, more hitting children. It's okay, they're racially insensitive. We can do it without feeling guilty.
Sup, Epi? We're doing good.
Heyo.
We're doing good. We are cleaning good.
Getting squeaky clean. Or rather making the bungalow squeaky clean. It took me forever to clean that room.
I can imagine.
And I'm not going back up. Never. Yes! The driveway is clean!
All right, we are. Ooh, we're actually really close now.
Thank you for handling a lot of the downstairs, Sato.
Of course. Thank you for taking on the task of the roof.
It's okay, I'm good at being on top.
I don't doubt you.
I don't want to hear it, noob. I can almost feel your fingers on the keyboard.
Is that witchy on the twitchy? Yes, she is.
Witchy on Twitchy. Ah! I just got kissed.
Aw.
One of the best parts about streaming in a room that my girlfriend also plays games in. Hey.
That she could surprise attack you.
Yes. She has before. Although I don't think any of them were as surprising as when she what is it? She came up and like nommed and kissed and like got a little handsy when I was playing Signalis a
Oh.
while back.
Oh.
I still have the clip of it. Some interesting noises came out. Hey!
That's the kind of game that would do that for some, isn't it?
Signalis is like a weird game for that though. Because it's both very sad and very gay. Pretty robot girls, but it's very sad. Oh yeah, porch fence cleared. What was glowing? I could have sworn I saw dirt marks on something.
Not seeing anything else now. Oh, here we go. Under the window
What?
frames.
Under the window frames?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Well, I got one.
gross.
Okay, it's just posts? Which posts are we talking about?
They're like the posts on like the side sort of thing. So I don't know which one it is. Oh, like this one has like
I see it.
some
I see it.
junk.
Some junk in the gunk.
Yep. Instead of yeah, that's why it's a pain because the gutter's in the way.
Yeah. Damn gutters.
Yeah, I got that
Oh,
post.
saying this same thing here. Nice.
Woo! Time to throw myself off the roof in joy.
Ironically, during this game, I have not been hydrating well. I've got my drink here and I just haven't been using it.
That emotion won't work on me because I can't read.
Because I
Hydrate
can't
before you
emote.
dehydrate. But yeah, it's good to see you, Absalon. Ah, I am a very witchy kitty. Let's see. Can I still do magic? Let's see. Which button is that? Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can I make it? Can I make it shoot the things? There we go. See? Magic.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
All right. Playground is next.
I call this Stegosaurus. I want to do the dinosaur. Dun dun dun. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Come here, Steggy boy. Let's get you all nice and shiny. Gonna make this boyo as pretty as he was when the meteor struck.
Yep. Make it as shiny as a Dinobot.
That's a Dinobot.
Admittedly, I don't remember any of the Dinobots' names except Grimlock.
That's one more than I know. And I had like the freaking action figures too.
I was super into Transformers as a kid. I had a ton of the toys.
So I never got into like the actual Transformers as much. I grew up on Beast Wars.
Hell yes. Oh my god, I
Like
love Beast
my
Wars.
my original version of Optimus Prime was a gorilla. Like
Truck, not monkey. No, hell yes, monkey. Oh my god, that show is so fucking good.
oh, I
I
loved
love
Beast
it. I
Wars.
can I've went back to watch it a couple times. I have the box set. It is like it holds up. It holds up so well.
I need to watch it. I need to find it and like watch it at some point. I've done that with other stuff. I've like slowly robbed my parents of like all of the DVDs and VHSs that I used to watch as like a kid, sort of
Uh-huh.
thing. So I've got a lot of the stuff that we used to have back in the day. But if we didn't get it originally, um, I don't have it, which is unfortunate. It does, however, mean that I've rewatched a ton of Teen Titans, Code Lyoko, and Batman the Animated Series again,
Mm-hmm.
over and over again.
Yep. But what about Batman Beyond?
I watched that when I was a kid too, but we never, for some reason, my parents like they were of the opinion that it was okay for me to watch on television, but they thought it was too violent and edgy for me to like own on VHS or DVD.
Hmm. Which I don't
I don't
think
know.
that
My
would
parents
make
were
any
weird
difference.
about censorship. I think it was the availability thing. Like, oh, it's okay if you have it like when it just happens to be on, sort of thing, but we don't want you like rewatching this over and over again in case you turn out to be a psychopath or something.
I
I don't
mean,
know. My parents were weird about censorship.
the only way I could see that happening is if with the Return of the Joker movie, because that
Oh
legit
god,
did have
yeah.
a more violent version.
I don't remember much about it, but I remember it was known as one of those. As an adult, I definitely know about the Killing Joke, and that is like awful.
What do you mean
It's like
the Killing Joke, the actual book, the original comic,
no,
or
they made like a was it a movie
oh
or like a
yeah,
two-part television?
the animated the animated
Yeah, that.
feature. Yeah. Oh, they fucked that one up so bad.
Granted, like the whole concept behind the Killing Joke also just kind of makes me uncomfortable
Yeah,
in
it's
general,
it's
but
super dark and visceral in the beginning, uh, but the fact that they added that extra half hour at the beginning of it, all original, all creepy. Ugh.
Yep.
You know, the different kind of creepy, the
Yeah.
squick kind. I mean, that's. I mean, I'll just
Writing
say it.
dark content is a lost art. Sorry, I cut you off.
I'll just say it. Like that first 30 minutes did way worse to Barbara Gordon than what the Joker did.
Yes. It's all about like context, framing, and like gaze, and it is not good. It is not
Mm-hmm.
kind. It is tasteless.
Yeah, it's almost like edginess for edginess' sake.
And I had a
Which,
discussion with Ayame about this at one point. It's that I think, especially like nowadays, like a lot of different media type authors, whether that's like books, video games, film, TV, etc., like use kind of dark, gritty, and like uh, trauma as kind of like a shortcut to trying to get you to care about characters.
oh
To
yeah, for
just like
sure.
trying to leverage the natural human response of this awful thing has happened to this person and I now care about them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I think that's been a cheat for quite a while. And now the new cheat is just, Gen AI.
Oh god, that's awful.
Why would I write dark and gritty stories myself when I could just have ChatGPT do it for me?
It's a little sad when like I'm talking to some people at work today, and we were talking about I won't give any specifics because of where I work and what I work on,
Mhm.
but I was trying to like I was like, yeah, I'm just mentioning like what I was doing, progress report sort of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm basically just going through this report that I wrote the body on, and I'm tightening it up. It's what you would do on a second and a third draft sort of thing. Um, and they're like, well, yeah, if you're having trouble and you're running out of time and stuff, you could always, because, this is open access stuff that we're working with for this part, you could always put it into Chat GPT and say, make this shorter or more concise. And I was like, please don't. Please
Oh
don't ever
God.
say that again to me.
Yeah.
Because then I'm just spending the same amount of time making sure that Chat GPT isn't just like making shit up, especially because it's for a science paper.
Yeah. I mean, I
Get
can't.
the.
I can only imagine what college kids are like right now. They have to fight the
Yeah,
urge to do
it's.
that, and also the teachers that have to scope it out.
Oh yeah, no, that I definitely feel bad about. Cause like with I'm 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 not sure if like you saw my post about it, but like Microsoft's new Copilot AI sort of bullshit.
Oh God,
Uh
yeah, that.
yeah, like one of the advertised uses for it is as a study tool to help you earn your degree. And I'm just like,
Oh
no,
my
you
God.
should never ask the AI anything. Like, cause it just makes stuff up. Like ask the lawyers who wrote their briefings. Like with AI. Like it makes stuff up. It has no basis for what an actual fact is. It does not make anything good like that. So yeah, I feel bad for students who are being like essentially tricked or lured into like using it, and I feel bad for teachers who have to like keep an eye out for it. It's gross.
Yeah. It's like way worse than when professors had to worry about, oh, did you cite a Wikipedia page?
Yeah, because it was a lot. It was at least easy to check Wikipedia. Just be like, did you cite the exact same sources?
Which I have definitely done that, and I definitely done it at the time back when like Wikipedia was still kind of like a new thing to colleges.
Mm.
No one really knew how to. deal with them yet.
Gotcha.
Thankfully, I didn't have to do it much. I mean, I was a math major.
Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
I didn't need to do anything like that for it. It was just more the general studies stuff. Yeah, but otherwise, math, there's one right answer.
That's the beautiful part about math. That's why I was always better at it in school than the creative stuff. Although I'm finding I really like the creative stuff more than I thought I did lately.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've only used Wikipedia for citations once in my college career. And it was on like a gen ed that was not in my major whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, God, what did I have to write a paper on? I had to write a paper on a distinct period of Italian cultural history, and I chose to focus on differences in secularism versus religious music composition.
Oh
And I was just
God.
like, I have freaking no clue, man. So I used Wikipedia as a jumping off point and then found books at the library.
God, this poor little bench.
And Ayame, for what you were saying in the chat, I'm in a similar position that I think it can be like a useful tool for things. But I think the problem is in like application and just practice, is that the way uh, it's being hyped, marketed, and implemented are outside of the scope of what it is. It's little more than just like a product. It is another tool to
Mm-hmm.
be used as like a process, as part of any process, whether that's artistic, scientific, etc., sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it's just that it's a tool,
Yeah.
and it's being marketed like it's gonna replace things,
Yeah.
replace people.
When it comes to more like there are certainly medical benefits for using AI in certain things. But when most people think of an AI, they think of generative AI, the stuff that's only about the arts. That's like, oh, draw this picture, write this script, and that's the really disgusting stuff because it's all stolen. It's all just morally bankrupt. That's the stuff that is hard to justify at all.
Hmm.
And the fact that it just keeps going. I mean, hopefully it goes the way of NFTs. It'll just be a
Yeah,
fad.
it's just taking a lot longer because it doesn't require as much of a sunk cost in terms of the money, so it's not drying up as fast.
True.
Because at least with like NFTs and the crypto craze, people had to like stake money in it. Like you had to purchase those things, so it really disincentivized people from like you were either in or you were out. Like if you put money in, you gave into the sunk cost fallacy, and that was it. You were done. But it also just dissuaded a lot of people from getting in on it to start with.
Yep.
And with this, it's got such a low barrier to entry that it makes it a lot easier for people to join in, and it means it's going to take a lot longer for something like that to go away. Thank you for letting me have the dinosaur Sato.
Of course.
I'm washing his belly.
Not quite a rub. Not quite a belly rub.
A belly spritz.
Mm-hmm.
He needs a bath, you know.
Almost like blowing a raspberry. Yeah.
Just on the belly. Girlfriend hates it when I do that. I love doing that to her.
Does Chestnut like it?
She's acts really confused whenever that happens. No, 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 do not.
Uh-oh.
Don't you do it. She came over and lifted up my shirt and then thought better of it when I looked at her sternly.
Hmm.
She says it's her plan all along. I think she just wants attention. She wants to be collared and get her own belly rubs in bed.
Ooh.
No, the wholesome kind, Sato. I am capable of wholesome.
I didn't say that wasn't wholesome.
Oh, there was an inflection to the ooh. I was like, oh. Also, the back like spikes on the guy look like bananas.
Let me see.
Bananas.
Oh, these, yeah. Yeah, these are very, very banana-ish.
Rolling stones meet the
That was another
best.
soccer ball in this level.
That settles it. It's got to be some sort of non-American country. They have too much love for soccer.
Yep. That or developers couldn't figure out how to roll a football around.
That is rather hard because of the oblique nature. I'm sure somebody could figure it out. Facts, you could figure that out, right? I mean, hell, you're figuring out how to program like individual finger presses for your model.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can bet and do it better than EA.
EA Sports, it's in the game. Also, never played sports games.
Yeah, I've played only a few. It's like I definitely. Really, the only one back then. I had one baseball game on the Genesis, but I think I quickly decided, nah. Why play games about real life when I could get, more fantastical stuff?
That's true.
If I want sports, I could just
And
watch it on TV.
get more fantastical stuff, like Power Simulator.
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of fantastical in that, we are not running out of water.
That's true. That's true. I think we could solve the world water shortage problems with just the hoses on our back.
Mm-hmm. These backpacks must dive into hammer space
I was
to
gonna
get
say
all
this
of
is
this
less
water.
realistic than Mario Sunshine, because that you actually needed to refill your water.
It is funny that I decided to play that tomorrow, huh?
Wait, you're playing that tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Nice.
I did not even make the correlation that both of these games involve water, involve spraying stuff and cleaning stuff
Sato's
up.
in a cleaning mood today, or this week.
Well, the main reason I said to do I was going to do Sunshine was because Mario Day, March 10th, is on Sunday, I think it is. And so, I'm not going to stream on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not something I do. So I figure I could like sandwich that in between like streams of Sunshine. I could just like do one before then and do one after, maybe a third one if
There
I
you
need
go.
to, because getting all those blue coins is sometimes annoying.
Awesome. Also, streaming on Sunday is my thing.
Yes, it is.
The Church of Pathfinder will never be stopped. Rotate. There we go.
Daylight savings is coming up already. Ugh.
Yep, that's Saturday night into Sunday. It's actually something I have to remember, because otherwise I will be an hour late for my stream.
Mm-hmm.
was fun to put out my schedule and have to put an asterisk on the times and say all times in EST except for Sunday.
Oh, true. Well, I guess we never really specify EST versus EDT.
I do.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But that's kind of a leftover from me having worked at the National Weather Service for a little bit, where everything was UTC relative, and they do not have daylight savings time.
True. Man, why can't the rest of the country get like Arizona and just get rid of it?
I really wish we would. There was a movement to actually get rid of it. Like we had a bill and shit in like the Senate, and it just didn't go through. I'm like, why?
Well,
Why?
expecting the Senate
Just
to get
stop.
anything done nowadays.
It's kind of that perfect example of you guys can't even get this done. Something that's so inconsequential
Yeah.
to just federally get rid of daylight savings time.
I won't drone you on politics. I'll probably just stop right there.
I was gonna say,
It's just gonna
you know,
like we'll just go into a friggin' circle of just shitting on everything. It's just too depressing.
hmm and I am here for the relaxing wet.
Yes. Yes, let's think about more pleasant things.
Actually, that reminds me, speaking of relaxing wet, sweetie, what was the name of that game that you were playing that had the season late wet in it?
Late wet?
Yeah, there was like a game that my girlfriend was playing where like the seasons were really weird names. It was like the late wet. What was it? The early dust. BC Alien Planet?
Huh.
Is that supposed to stand for because?
I was a teenage ecologist, does that say? Again, it's cut off.
Yes. Yeah, I was a teenage eco-colonist because Alien Planet. It was good, was weird season names because Alien Planet, yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just remember walking by every so often and I was like, it is the late wet. It is the early dust. And it just reminded me of like, it is the big sad. I am the big sad. Except right now, I'm very happy.
Yeah. We're definitely getting exactly what we wanted out of this game.
But the floor pattern I'm doing right now, it reminds me of like when I used to do landscaping, and this is like lawn mowing, just going back and forth and just brrr,
True.
brrr, back and forth, making the playground all nice and clean for the kitties, both kitties and kitties.
Would a cat even know what to do with this stuff?
A cat would know to run away from the water.
That's true.
Also, now I have a sudden burning desire to take my cat to a playground and push her down a slide.
Hmm. Yeah, how will they take it?
Probably with panic. If past is prelude. Hey,
It's one color. Yeller.
are you a yellow belly? I can't remember if that's one of the phrases from the Old West that's racially insensitive. I think it is.
Yeah, it's almost like anything.
I was gonna say, upon reflection, I was like, anything that probably came from like, those Old West movies is probably racially insensitive.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with the Back to the Future instead. What are you, a chicken?
He's an asshole.
miss the Back to the Future. I've never watched the second one. Only 1 and 3.
Huh. That's surprising.
I was always told that 2 was the bad one, so it was just like, why would I watch it?
I don't see anything wrong with Back to the Future 2.
See, this is why you just shouldn't trust people. They tell you movies are bad and then you don't
Yeah.
watch them.
Well, I know some of my opinions are kind of out there, but I don't think that's a particularly hot take.
What, that Back to the Future 2 is a decent movie?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like if you really want a hot take, I would
Oh, give me the
say,
spicy
yeah.
takes.
Here's my hot take. Metroid Other M plays just fine.
Tato.
Yes.
I have to firmly disagree.
And you are certainly allowed to.
I will say everything except for the missile segments and first-person controls just fine.
Yes, that is a valid criticism of that game. But if we're going into tiering of all that stuff, I will take the missiles over the god awful story in that game.
Yes, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say at least you had a decent like take on the mechanics and the controls, not the story,
I
because I
can,
don't think
yeah,
anyone can
I
defend
I
that.
really can't defend it at all. It is such a mess.
But Sato, the baby,
Yeah, we all meme.
it's the bottle shit.
Yeah, all that imagery is just so on the nose. It's come on.
It's also just, yeah. It's not just how on the nose it is. It compounds with, it undermines Samus's actual characterization in every other game, and like alone it would be bad. With the context of who Samus is, it's god awful.
Mm-hmm.
Although for me personally, with that game, it's not so much the baby stuff, because I was just like, I'm gonna roll my eyes on it and
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend the baby imagery is not there.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's when Adam wouldn't let her turn on the Varia suit when going through superheated stuff. How you have to ask your abusive CO
Yeah, that was just
turn
a
on
decision
your
that was
stuff.
DOA. That was just such a bad way to handle it. It's like
Yeah,
we know they always find these silly ways to do the bag of spilling at the beginning of a Metroid game, and it's like that's a one thing in Prime 2. That one felt really contrived. Just
I
falling.
can't remember how it happens in Prime 2.
She finds the first portal to the Dark World, and I think she just gets overwhelmed by Ing and just falls back into the portal, and suddenly she loses all her stuff.
Huh.
That one stunk. At least I will give you the one in Prime 1, getting knocked against the elevator and it's shorting out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that one. But Prime 2's just kind of, nah, that never sat right with me.
Hmm. No, I could see that.
It's more like, Prime 3 just kind of didn't even bother with that. She just never had anything to begin with. Like she just purely started the game with just you know, whatever she had. I think it was just Charge Beam and Morph Bomb. I mean Morph Ball.
Hmm.
I think that's it. They just
I mean,
never even brought attention to it that she didn't have most of the stuff from Prime 2.
fair. I mean, at that point, players would probably just assume, all right, it happened off screen somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly better not to call attention to it. Because then it just makes you think too hard.
You know, with how bright the colors are on like the playground and everything, it really does like make it feel like Splatoon. Like we're not so much. It's almost like you could forget that we're cleaning off grime and more of like we're painting things.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. So we are kids now. We are squids now.
I'm a kid. I'm a squid. I'm a kid. Another game I've never played,
I have never
although I've
played
always
them
liked the
either.
look of it. You've never been a kid and a squid, Sato?
Well, I know I've never been a squid. Jury's out if I've ever been a child.
Never stop being a child, people. Keep your inner child alive.
Yeah. Hell, even Forever 21.
I still shop at Forever 21. They have good clearance stuff. And I'm cheap when it comes to clothes. Because I'm one of those people who doesn't believe that they should ever have to pay more than $5 for a fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, and I don't blame you. I mean, I've definitely bought a lot of shirts online nowadays. They're like 20 each usually.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much as high as I'll go. Like if I wanted to, like I've never considered buying merch from like Hololive or something. They jack that stuff up
So
super.
I was gonna ask, and this is my next question. Do you have gamer subs?
No,
So many people do, and I don't get it.
I
I
don't
don't
either.
understand it. And I don't know if it's because I'm old or just because I don't know. I'm like I'm either old or out of touch or both.
Yeah, it's got to be the same with me. I've just never really looked into it. Never really had a drive for any of that,
Yeah,
and I think I'm perfectly happy not knowing about it.
there you go. But yeah, I will agree like the markup for like Hollow Live and other sort of stuff is like really, really high. But part of that is, I guess, shockingly due to the relatively low amount that they make off of their like contract and stuff.
Hmm.
So like the prices for merch especially have to be like pretty high for them to make a decent living, especially if they have a shitty contract that they've got to like pay for certain things out of pocket and then get like reimbursed or
Yeah,
pay off themselves. Blech.
I just hope Hololives isn't anywhere near as bad as Niji Sanji's was.
Oh yeah. I don't typically follow like VTuber drama, but obviously when stuff gets that big, it's like impossible to escape what's going on.
Yeah, all
But it
all the
just it goes
stuff
to
with.
reinforce of like, yep, this is the side of streaming that I don't enjoy.
Yeah, I mean that the whole thing with Doki Bird is just humongous.
Blip, 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 blip. Just blep the water all over the place.
Admittedly, I really hadn't followed too much of Niji Sanji to begin with.
Hmm.
I've really only, I've seen some. I've really stuck with Hololive and V Shoujo the most of it.
Are those the two big ones? I know Hollow Live is like the one that even I, for somebody who doesn't follow a lot of this stuff, sees.
Well, I'd say now they're probably the biggest, considering how hard Niji Sanji shot themselves in the foot.
Oh yeah, just between like streamers and audience members leaving because of that stuff.
Like I'd almost say V Shoujo is like it's kind of indie, but at the same time it's not. It's actually kind of like a big company. It's almost like a tweener.
Okay. Don't have problems with big companies if they practice collective ownership.
I know.
Do, 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 do. For some reason, the Indiana Jones theme is the one that my
Hmm.
brain defaults to when it's doing something fun.
I have never gotten into Indiana Jones.
Really?
I'm sure I have seen one of the movies at some point. I've just never followed it.
I mean, fair. Honestly, that's probably where I got the second one is the bad one from,
Hmm.
because that legitimately is the case with Indiana Jones.
Well, I always heard bad
Uh,
things about Crystal Skull.
oh yeah, I mean that's like the other M of Indiana
Yeah,
Jones.
it
Okay,
is. I know. Yeah, I. That's the one thing I knew. Crystal Skull was the absolute black sheep.
because it's got the shy of surprise.
Oh yeah, it's like the same reason why I could never stomach the Michael Bay Transformers movies.
Oh, believe me, they do not get any better once the shy of surprise ends, and he's no longer in them. They just.
I will say I did watch. I did watch the two most recent ones. I saw the Bumblebee movie, and that was a very different take on it, and it was a lot more kiddie.
hmm
It's just a girl in her car, and I didn't mind that. And I did see Rise of the Beasts, and I thought that was legit good. I had a
Okay.
great time with that movie.
So you probably picked up where I left off. Oh, Jesus.
Oh geez, what?
Apparently, if like you press forward anywhere near the ladder, you just start going up.
Yep.
Break my legs. There we go. Yeah, I watched like the first three of the Michael Bay ones, and that's where I tapped out
Yeah,
after that.
I didn't even bother after the first. It's like I remember when they would be like on TV a lot of the time on channels like TNT.
Yeah.
It would be like the only movies they would be showing at that time were like Transformers 1 and Spider-Man 3.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly.
They did awful things with that Spider-Man.
I know.
Maybe not as awful as the Amazing Spider-Man,
Oh
but
god, yeah. Like I never saw the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I think
don't.
I'm content with that.
Ele- Electro gets his teeth fixed when he gets his powers.
Yeah.
Do you happen to watch pitch meetings at all?
No.
Okay, so Ryan George does pitch meetings for movies, and that's one of my favorite moments when he does the pitch meeting for the Amazing Spider-Man 2. He's talking about Electro, like when he's a guy, he's like, he just got a gap in his teeth. And then he falls into the electro pit of eels, and obviously that fixes the gap in his teeth. And he's like, but why would it do that? Well, we gotta fix this guy's gap somehow. You could just have him not have a gap in his teeth.
Yeah. No, we need to make Jamie Foxx look like a dork.
there's no better way for us to make him look like a nerd than by putting a gap in his teeth.
Mm-hmm. Which I almost kind of see that as
Your childhood is being attacked. You're such a baby,
poor
Aya.
Ayame. But I almost
You're a
see like
cutie.
the gap in the teeth thing. I almost see that as a racial thing. I don't know.
Oh wow, I hadn't thought of that
I
before.
that's I mean that's just how I think of it, because I don't know. I feel like I see a lot of black people with that gap. Because I think of like Michael
Huh.
Strahan and people, and it's almost like I don't know. This is just a weird tangent, I guess. But I
Interesting.
almost don't think of it of seeing that in other races. But maybe I should get off this subject.
I was gonna say I don't think either of us are experts to talk on race.
Yeah, I really shouldn't.
Xserris is a white kitty. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Remember, remember what I said during uh BB's birthday last year? I'm white. I can't do the gritty.
Yes.
Probably have 2 left feet anyway.
Where'd you get the second one?
I don't like to talk about
All right, keep your secrets then.
it.
It just means you have a spare when I get to see you at
Yeah,
PAX.
yeah. Well, don't worry. I could give you my right leg.
Is that your kicking leg?
Um, you know what? That's actually probably my good leg.
Well, duh. That's why you're gonna give it to me, right?
Yeah, of course.
I
Yeah,
deserve it.
that was exactly my plan. I can't remember the last time I've actually danced.
Are you not a dancer, Sato?
No, I am not.
But what if I play the song "Shut Up and Dance with Me"?
Well, I'll try to fake it then.
Fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm.
That's honestly all you need to do with dance. Take it from somebody who did tango for 3 years. You don't need to know how to
Hmm.
dance. Just have fun and move your body. Yay, the wheel's all clean.
See, my sister actually danced for many years. I think
Oh,
she
really?
eventually
Like, what
fell.
kind of
Yeah.
dance?
Oh, she did a whole bunch of stuff. Um, um, I think she did hip hop, ballet, lyrical. She did everything.
Oh, wow.
I think by the time college came around, it was getting she was losing the drive.
Hmm. Happens a lot with
Yeah,
college.
that and injuries.
Oh, yeah. That could put it back. Far more physical than people give it credit for.
Hmm. Me, I was never the athletic type.
I love you, Sato, but like, yeah, I couldn't guess that. I was like the guy who starts off his streams with, I'm a nerd and I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, definitely not the athletic type.
The one thing I did try though, in 7th and 8th grade, I actually did wrestling.
Really?
Yep,
That is not what I would have
I
guessed.
know.
Full
And
of surprises.
and of course it was because I watched professional wrestling. at that point, which
I
is the
saw
most
your blue skies
unwrestling.
about those. So you're a wrestling fan?
So I had gotten into it in the the late 90s,
Uh-huh.
and I stuck through it through I want to say most of high school, but then the stories just got more and more ridiculous, and I said, nah, I'm good. But in recent years, a new company had formed, AEW, and uh, I guess I wanted to see what it was like,
Hmm.
because they were trying to be the anti WWE at that point,
Yes.
and just seeing all the stupid stuff that WWE does, and they're saying we're not going to be like that. So I want to try. I tried it out when it started, and I'm hooked. I I
Nice.
do enjoy it.
I'm not a I will admit I'm not a wrestling person, but I get it. I've had a lot of friends who have, and I know enough about the history of the WWE and Vince McMahon specifically,
Yeah,
um, to to be like, yeah, no, I will get behind anybody who supports a wrestling organization that is not the
yeah,
WWE.
yeah. So thankfully, Vince is gone.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I haven't
Yeah,
been
he's had
following for a
all
while.
all his recent lawsuits lately for SA.
Huzzah! The Wicked Witch is dead.
Mm-hmm. Partly also because of the WWE actually merged with UFC.
Oh, that I didn't know either.
Mm-hmm. I think that just happened within the last year.
But then again, I personally have I have a personal vendetta against MMA, so
Yeah, it's never been my thing either. I never really given a damn about it.
as a traditional martial artist, I don't like it. But I'm willing to concede that I am in a very small group of people
Mm-hmm.
who would not like it for that reason. College ruins lives. It can. It's so I'm not I try not to be of the perspective that college ruins lives, but college is definitely a time period where you are socially, emotionally, financially, and like psychologically because of the difference in teaching structure, um, being like challenged and changed in every way. Like college is a huge mix up for almost every aspect of a young adult's life. That yeah, I could see it very easily being viewed negatively like that. But it also has the potential for a really positive change.
It's like I don't know. Personally, for me, I hated high school more than college. High school was very tough for me.
Mm.
It did help in college though that I got along well with one of my professors. That really helped.
Having like a teacher that you can connect and kind of ground you to that space definitely helps, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know how to delineate college anymore because I spent 11 years in college,
Oh man, you poor thing.
technically between undergraduate, master's, and doctoral.
I know.
So
Once I did my 4 years, I just said later.
I spent over a decade at the same school.
Oh wow.
Ah. Oh, it was both a wonderful and a terrible experience.
Can we not flip these tic tac toe panels? I guess not.
Wait, really?
Yeah. They got those
Oh, that would
things
be a
under the
shame.
playground.
Yeah, like they should be able to spin, like if you hit them right.
I know. Like X totally has this game won right now. They just left it.
They primed it for Xserris. They knew.
Absolutely.
X gonna give it to you. College crushes childish and unreasonable dreams and starts building more reachable dreams and goals. I actually disagree, Jericho. I feel like it can push you one way or another very easily. College is, for some, a way to experience limited adulthood and can be really good for things like that. But at the same time, because you still have the safety net, especially for people who, have their college paid for by mommy and daddy, it's in a lot of ways the best area to indulge in your worst childish fantasies mixed with the worst tendencies of young adulthood too. Like still having a childish attitude towards things while also still wanting adult goals and changes. It's definitely not the same for everyone.
Yeah.
I haven't been to college, so I don't know things. No, but you do. You do know things. Maybe not that specifically, but I will push against that general narrative there. Don't get me wrong. As somebody who has a PhD, I'm very proud of my PhD. But I'm also somebody who will insist that it doesn't mean that I know more than you, like in a general sense. I know more about computational fluid dynamics, mathematical processes, and the turbulence in the atmosphere than almost anybody else probably here in chat. But it doesn't mean I know more about all y'all in life. People learn in different ways, different
Mm-hmm.
things. Sorry, that's like a touch point for me. Xserris will get off the soapbox now.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been funny if we had reached the point of the game where we get soap when I said that, so I could actually put the
Yeah.
soapbox
Oh,
down.
that would have been so perfect.
I ruined it.
No, the game ruined it. It's the game's fault.
There we go. Fair enough, Dr. Xserris. A server I used to be in got to experience a lot of my life changes along with me, and they would change my username every time I went through a life change. So I started off as just Xserris, and then I got my doctorate, so I became Dr. Xserris, and then I got married, and I became Mrs. Dr. Xserris.
Like Dr. Mrs. the Monarch.
The
Guess you never
monarch?
seen Venture Brothers.
No, I
No?
haven't.
Admittedly, I haven't seen it in quite a while either. I think they just had that movie finale.
Hey, I got all the red.
Nice.
Congrats on the tic-tac-toe.
Oh, did they do it on this side? Wait a minute. No, they couldn't have.
Wait, did we get the roofs?
I'd done some of them.
Okay.
Kind of making a loop here. Loop around the whole park.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I'll get back on the roof. Cats are pretty agile, and I won't get
Yeah.
hurt if I fall down.
So actually, with all those usernames, when did you become Xserris?
So I was Xserris from the start because I was named after the boss in Metroid Fusion.
Right. I was gonna say, was it only up to a certain point when you got infected by an X parasite?
So because Fusion was my first Metroid game, I didn't know that there was another Xerris beforehand. So I was like, oh, I'm just the Xserris. That I think back when I made that as my gamer tag originally, because holy shit, that goes back to me having a gamer tag in League of Legends.
Oh boy.
Yeah, yeah. Not the proudest point of my life. How come I can't move down the roof?
The ladders are kind of weird.
It's not the ladder. It's like the shingles almost. It's really strange. But yeah. No, so I was just always Xserris because the X almost always made sure that it was free for username too.
Ah, yeah.
I think I've only ever signed up for one service in like the last 12? 12 or 14 years where Xserris was not taken as a username or was taken as a username. Um Which is not an invitation, by the way, chat. That is not an invitation to go out and make Xserris clones on things.
Oh
You will
God,
be put
please
in the
don't
naughty corner for that.
be on the shit list.
Imposters. All of you.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you sus.
Tick, 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 tick.
Thank you, Sato.
I'm my own soundboard.
I think you could still like use sound alerts even without affiliate, I think. Because you could still put an extension panel in.
Yeah, I know I
You
could.
just wouldn't have channel drops.
I'm kind of more of the I still kind of have a minimalist mindset when it comes to streaming, especially when it
I
comes
mean,
to if I'm doing speed runs. I'd kind of rather have the
yeah,
game like front and center.
that makes sense.
I just
Keeps the game front and center, helps you focus, etc.
yeah, like I did put up, notifications for followers and raids, but otherwise I think everything else might would be a little too obtrusive in that sense. I know it's a very like un-VTuber type of mindset.
I mean, it's totally fair though. Like during my D&D streams and like when we had story time and stuff, I turned off part of my alerts and stuff like that just because I didn't want it to interrupt when I knew there were going to be like dramatic story elements or especially like other people talking and that was going to be important.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I totally get it. Besides, fitting the theme of what we were talking about earlier, you are wonderful just the way you are, Sato.
Yes, thank you. As are you, Saris.
Thank you. Xserris forgets that a lot and has to be reminded by her two lovely partners all the time.
Well, let me put in a note to remind you as well.
Aw, thank you, Sato. Oh, getting that rainbow again. Must be at that perfect 42 degrees.
Can we get a double rainbow?
A what?
A double complete rainbow. Am I grabbing onto here? Oh, maybe that's you grabbing something. I'm surprised it showed me the prompt for grabbing the ladder.
I'm not anywhere near the ladder.
Hmm. What was I picking up then? I don't know.
Huh, not sure. Ah, the zero angle beam is so satisfying. It's almost like using a laser. My big laser.
Hmm.
I've also never watched an Austin Powers movie. All right, let's see. Can I like make the jump? Oh, yeah, I can just like hop over.
I will say on those movies, actually, Goldmember is underrated.
Which one?
Goldmember, the third one.
Okay. Is it still Pierce Brosnan? Wait, no. Oh shit. How did I
We're
just
talking.
confuse Austin Powers with James
Oh
Bond?
man, oof.
What the hell? That definitely that's shameful of me.
Oh, okay. You actually do climb the cargo net a little bit.
That's shagalicious, baby.
You have to jump off the cargo net. And it's so frustrating because Goldmember ended on an obvious cliffhanger and they never followed up on it.
Oof. Come here. Get nice and clean. Clean your gold member. Okay. Do, 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 do. Yep, did it again. I need a different song to think of while I do this.
Hmm. What songs are the kids into these days?
I don't know. My head's filled with show tunes, sea shanties, and random crap.
Hmm.
I could sing you the entire soundtrack of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That's the first thing that comes to mind, and I was like, yeah, that's probably not entirely appropriate. Let's
Uh.
see. There we go.
Hmm. I'm trying to think what do the kids like on TikTok nowadays, but how the hell would I know?
I was gonna say, I don't even try to keep up with TikTok.
No.
None of that shit.
I only know what Bijou shares.
I was gonna say, I rely on my younger friends to just show me that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's pretty clean on this side. So it probably just needs to be cleaned down there. Ooh, nice leap. Was able to jump from the red roof to the blue here.
Nice.
Did did not expect that to go that well. I'm Assassin's Creeding it. I'm assassinating the dirt with
Yeah.
water. Have to make our ancestors proud or something like that.
That's another series I never got into.
So I've never personally played those, but I've had fun watching other people and especially like making fun or having fun with them.
Hmm.
I will admit the one that intrigues me the most is Black Flag, just because it looks less like an Assassin's Creed game and more like how did my friends phrase it back in the day? Steady Eddie's Pirate Adventure.
That would probably be the one I would be most intimidated to starting.
It's it's probably one of the ones that, yeah, it can be a little bit intimidating and jumping into, just because it's got like the open-ish world sort of stuff, with all of the boats and sailing and things. The way that I've heard it phrased before is if you did not like the sailing in Wind Waker, don't play Black Flag,
Ah,
because you lose a lot of the majesty of like the open ocean sort of thing. Even though the ocean of Black Flag is far more dynamic and interactive because of all the combat and stuff.
mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking of. Like the ship combat would probably be a lot to do.
Assassin's Creed makes you sad as a history nerd.
Probably. I think they do take a lot of liberties.
I was gonna say they claim that they do a lot of historical research that's like they put in their codex entries or whatnot. Um, but I've also seen blatant typos in those before. So
Well, it's okay. I don't think I'm going to be playing a Ubisoft game anytime soon.
oh yeah, screw Ubisoft.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't think I play like many AAA games really at all anymore. There's like just a ton of studios that have awful reputations. Ubisoft, Activision Blizzard, Square Enix, like eh,
Uh, I haven't
bleh.
I haven't given up on Square Enix yet. Eventually, I will get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I was gonna say, from what I've heard, that's a pretty good kind of return to form for them.
Yeah, I loved Remake.
I never played the original, so I have no nostalgia. So I am not the target audience when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
Very well aware of that.
Yeah, it's funny because I really haven't played a lot of Final Fantasies at all. There's really only 7, 10, 10-2. That's it, actually.
Okay. I know Fax played a lot of 10 back in the day.
10 was a great one to start on, honestly, because it wasn't the active time battle. You could actually wait and actually decide your turns.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to worry about the bar filling up and like what move do I make? The thing's attacking. I guess I just gotta take that hit.
Yep. A little less, a little bit more forgiving and patient
Mm-hmm.
with new players learning, sort of thing. Most MMOs are, Aya. Most MMOs are ripoffs. This is why I have the personal philosophy that I will never pay a monthly sub for a game. But I also recognize that that's me, and there are a lot of people who really, really, really like Final Fantasy XIV, and that's fine.
I've never played a MMO either. Never. Because
I
yeah,
played Guild Wars.
yeah.
Ba, ba, ba.
It's just that's never been my kind of game. I mean, honestly, RPGs are really not too much my thing. I will definitely take like a good action RPG, but it's funny because like Pokemon is the absolute exception to that.
I mean, that's how it works for rules, Sato.
Yep.
For every rule, there is an exception.
It's like I am. It's funny because I actually like stopped playing Pokemon after Generation 2.
Really?
Yep.
When did you come back to it then?
Heart Gold and Soul Silver. That's during Gen 4.
I was gonna say, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The remake of Gen 2.
Yeah, that remake is so good.
It is. I love Heart Gold and Soul Silver, although I still adore having my original gold and silver. Actually, no, wait, I don't have my original silver. My brother freaking lost it. That's why he
Ah.
bought me Soul Silver.
Ugh.
but I still have golden crystal. I have blue, yellow, red, golden crystal.
Let's see, I had silver instead of gold.
Gotcha.
And what's funny is I think I did try fire red and leaf green sometime in between, and the thing that bothered me the most were the abilities, like getting intimidated by every Ekans and probably
Yeah.
Growlithe and stuff like that. That was so tough to work with. It's just like that's something that really turned me off from the game. Tricky, sup, man?
Hey, Tricky! How's it going? How's it going, one of my favorite bees? Tricky, did you get your package yet? I miss you too, Tricky.
Yeah,
I have two of my favorite bees in the chat. I've got Aya and Tricky.
many bees.
Many bees. I think that means, at least for me, it's just missing Queenie and Weed.
Yeah, BB would definitely not be up this late.
Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Honestly, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do this on the day I went in the office. Other than the fact that this is just the perfect decompressor.
Oh yeah.
I have a cup of coffee when I drive back since it's such a long drive, so I'm up late anyways. I didn't even realize it was already past midnight. Holy
Oh
crap.
yeah. Yeah, happy Thursday, everyone. On the East Coast.
Yes, but I haven't gotten my hands on it. Wait, does that mean it was delivered but you don't have it yet? I am confuzzled.
Oh, no problem, Tricky. We'll
Okay,
see you
have a
later,
good
bud.
night, Tricky. I am very seriously looking forward to when he opens that, though.
I would ask what you got him, but he could still be. Unless
I was gonna
is it a
say.
surprise? Yeah.
I will say, the one thing I will say is that it's not something I got him. It's something I made him.
Aha. Yeah. Uh.
I need to go back to working on BB's crown at some point.
Ooh.
But I've got so much work right now.
Yeah.
That between that and like streams and extra D&D work that I'm doing, and this writing that I'm doing for fun, I'm I do not have a lot of spare time right now. Bleh.
Oof. My trigger
There we
finger
go.
arrest for a second. Been held down for 3 hours.
You know, it's. I was gonna say a setting that I don't know if it exists in the settings here, but one that would probably be very useful, sort of thing. Would be like a toggle instead of a hold
I
for your
know.
pressure washer. Especially since you don't run out of water anyways.
True.
I am a Roomba, back and forth, back and forth.
What robot could I be then? Can I be Wally?
Wally. Oh, that
Wow.
would be pretty fun, because then I could be Eva.
Hmm.
Eva? It's only 10:13 for you, sweetie.
Yep.
Those of you on Mountain Time.
I am actually very behind on my Pixar movies. I think the only recent ones I really saw are... Well, I did see Toy Story 4. Eh.
So I elected not to see that one. How was it?
It's okay, but, you know, it's just unnecessary. 3 was just the perfect way to end it, and, you know, they just saw dollar signs.
Yeah, I feel like that's a common trend with Disney, and Pixar is now Disney, so
Yeah, but there's a bunch I still have yet to see, like stuff like oh, what haven't I seen? Inside Out.
Inside Out was really good. I liked that movie. I really liked that movie. Would definitely recommend. I think they're working on Inside Out 2.
Yeah, I think that's coming out soon.
Yeah, I am significantly less thrilled by the look of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm not convinced that they'll have as impactful of a statement to make in that one. So much it is more of, look, thing that was popular, more thing, give money.
Yep.
But would still highly recommend the first one. Very, very good film about like how we personify, perceive, and deal with our emotions.
Yeah, one of these days I'm just gonna have to binge all this stuff on Disney Plus.
I need to like wait until I can get like another free subscription because I won't pay for it.
I know.
Because right now the only thing I want to watch on there is Andor, and I will not pay for it.
Yeah, I ain't paying for mine either.
It's bad enough Netflix changed their plans that now because my family are on my plan, it like more than doubled our Netflix cost.
True. Yeah, I had to do the same thing. Actually, I was bumming off my I forgot who I was bumming off of actually. It's been that long ago, but nah, me and my
There are two
parents.
types of people in this world: those who own Netflix accounts and those who bum off of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, but now we actually have our own. And again, I have barely used it. There's only been a few times where I actually, you know, sat down and say, you know what, let's actually watch something on this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the big things I really watched was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, and I saw the first season of Comey Can't Communicate.
I haven't. So that's one of the ones that's been kind of on my list, but I haven't watched. Is it good?
Yeah, yeah, I thought it was really cute, and you know, it's definitely relatable to me. As you know, I have my own social troubles.
Mm-hmm. I
So
need to
even
watch
though
more
even though
anime.
yeah, even though it's a lot more extreme of a case, you know, there's still a lot of stuff I can relate to.
I was gonna say, as long as you find like a relatable element in it, yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely recommend it. I still got to watch the second season. Also,
Is that an
Subsaya.
Ayane? Wait, we have an Aya and and a
Saya.
Saya?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I could see that, Jericho. I haven't watched even the first few minutes, but I watched kind of a video analysis on like the themes running throughout it, and it actually has a lot of good things to say about like community, collective ownership, standing up, and how like communities can fight back and react very proactively to like different forms of oppression, especially economic oppression. So it's one I want to give a try. It's probably the only Star Wars thing in quite a long while that I have been like, okay, I'm gonna give you a try, sort of thing.
Yeah, it's a damn shame how they handled the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, it's the thing is like I can look at any of the movies 7 through 9, and I can be like, I like parts of this. There are identifiable parts where I'm like, this is objectively good. Like, but just as a composition, even as movies in and of themselves, and even more so as a trilogy, they just fail.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. As a set of three, they are terrible. They don't mesh well at all.
Well, it
They're
doesn't
almost
help
like
that the
fighting against each other, and it's just so stupid that they, weren't even gonna didn't even think about doing it that way. Like it should have been just probably it should have just been like one director doing the whole thing. Like they should have just copied what Marvel did. Just have one front runner. Like out of all of them, like I
yeah,
still enjoy a New Hope.
she's
I
not
mean,
picking up.
Part 7, Episode 7, because as a standalone movie, just because it's such a shame. It looked like the perfect way to get you started on a new trilogy. Like it was familiar
There,
enough that it
yeah,
could get you ready for what was next to come, and then
I
just
think the
ugh,
bones of 7 had a really good basis.
yeah.
I think they just failed in like fine details
Mm-hmm.
of it in getting caught up with the ways that it related to like the old trilogy and everything, like the original one. Um, but I think it was a really potentially like good start for the series, and I was really excited going into 8 for stuff like that. But by the time we got to 9, I was like, I am watching this because I want to put it to bed.
Yeah.
And that's just an unfortunate feeling to have.
Yeah, I barely remember anything out of episode 9.
I remember that the backstory was in Fortnite. That's what I remember.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, no, Palpatine's final transmission to like announce that he was coming back was only hearable in fucking Fortnite.
Oh my god. That is oh god. That's sad. That is so sad.
It's cross promotional bullshittery. Let's see. Do we have to go slide? Oh boy, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, the floor is all done, but now we got to get in all these little nooks and crannies.
Oh, yeah, I see
More
all your footprints up
badoops.
here.
Why badoops? Sorry.
Who's bugging you?
Let's see. Over an hour ago, Axel. Recently, other people. But friends don't bug me. It's just how I react to any Discord notification. Why the badoops?
Yeah, I never have my Discord sounds on.
I really shouldn't. As somebody who gets so very, very, very easily distracted by things,
Mm-hmm.
to the point where I've had to mute servers because I'm like, I can't afford to like keep even if I don't hear it, but like see the notification and just be like, there's none read. I obsessively have to check just because I need things clean. I need my UI tidy.
Uh-huh, yeah. I've kind of given up on that now. I can't read everything, especially in like big servers where there's just
Oh yeah.
constantly something going on. I just can't keep up with it. I just try
Yep.
to manage the ones that I have, like, you know, your server and BB's server, stuff like that.
I have like my moments where I follow along with certain things, but yeah, after that it's then I have to after that it's then okay, the server goes back on mute because I'm done actively participating in the discussion. And if I don't mute it, I will keep trying to involve myself when it's just literally going to be me checking it every 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little ashamed to say that I'm not active in Queenie's server. I get more activity in Queenie's server from my girlfriend who joined recently, and she's like, "Look at the thing that was in Queenie's server." I was like, I could technically look at that myself.
Well, I mean, it must be different when you have your own server to worry about, too.
That's true. Like when you're running your own, and just, like in all full honesty, I'm a co-owner of a completely different server that I don't generally like to advertise. Um, and I do not give that the attention that it probably deserves being like a co-owner of it. So, yeah, if I met my full social media obligations for Discord, it would be very, very time consuming.
Mm-hmm. I remember I tried to avoided Discord for so long just because I was stubborn and being old. Like, I miss the days of forums.
For half a second, I thought you were going to say Ventrilo.
What? And then I think, after once forums went off, like, you know, I think I eventually went to Twitter. But even that was kind of like, everyone was just moving into Discord servers. And it took me a long
Yep.
time to actually grab onto that. And now I'll never look back. Like, shame on me
Yeah.
for not getting in them earlier.
Well, there you go. And we're very happy to have you in ours.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da.
My God, this place
It's
is
actually a
filthy.
weird sensation at this point when like both of us happen to stop our power washers at the same time and it goes oddly quiet for a moment and I'm just like, "Oh, the quiet feels awkward now."
Yeah. I mean, that's also part, I'm still gotta try and figure out conversation pieces. I'm not the best talker.
It's all good, Sato. It's so like discussing this live on stream sort of thing. I generally try and like match other people's interests and energy whenever I like have stuff like this. Um so but if I ever end up like talking too much, just let me know. But it's your stream.
I don't think
You
you
can
could ever
talk as
stop.
much or as little as you want.
Yeah. I don't think you could ever talk too much here.
Glad to hear. Ding. I'm living for the dings right now.
Oh, yeah. Ring them bells.
Sweet silver bells. Da, 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 da. Nope, that's Christmas music. Stop it, Xserris.
Yeah, way too early for that.
Or slightly too late, depending on how you look at it.
That's true.
Well, I guess we're in March now. It's still pretty. It's not slightly late. It's just late.
Yeah.
No, no, Saya, don't. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Don't, don't follow in my footsteps. Be better than me. I don't want a lot for St. Patty's Day. All I want is to not eat corned beef and cabbage.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you. Someone who shares my opinion on that stuff.
BB and I talked about that after you left on Foods with Dudes.
Uh huh.
Dudes with Foods or Foods with
Foods
Dudes?
with dudes.
Foods with Dudes. She's all for it, but I'm a noted cabbage hater.
Oh God.
So
Yeah. Absolutely. Fuck cabbage.
I'm a lettuce person. Don't get me anywhere near that cabbage stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, she was talking about it. She was excited for it. I was like, as somebody who's somewhere between 35 and 40% Irish, no.
I'm saying the only Irish thing I will have on St. Patty's Day is beer, and even then, I don't partake too often.
Have yourself a nice Guinness, will you?
Hmm. Unless I want to buy some Lucky Charms.
Trying to decide if that's culturally insensitive.
Want to weigh beer is, but I don't know.
They're after me, Lucky Charms. I will forgive the cultural transgression if you agree that I am magically delicious.
Absolutely.
Yay. Corned beef and cabbage, amazing. Aya, no. No. Thank God you're not going to be here on St. Patty's Day. You do not bring that dish, quote unquote, into my house. I will eat corned beef, but I will not eat cabbage. And the corned beef has to be made in not the traditional way, because else it sucks.
Watch, Aya's gonna bring you some on the plane.
If she does, I'm gonna leave her. I'm gonna leave her at the airport.
Oh, the poor thing.
The only way it would be worse is if she brought me a bottle of kimchi.
Oh boy. Ooh. Now I've never had that. I've never had kimchi.
It's pickled cabbage, so do with that what you will.
Yeah, it's like the only cabbage I've ever really had was sauerkraut,
I don't think I've ever had kraut either.
and I've never liked putting it on a hot dog. Just something about it. I will eat it on the side, but I just don't want it on my hot dog.
Interesting. I mean, we all have our own personal preferences of what we do and do not like on our hot dogs.
Yep.
Some of us prefer buns, some of us don't.
Ah. That's a callback.
God, was that on Queenie's stream?
Yes,
We
it
were
was.
talking about
Yes.
that?
That's when that was. Yes.
My brain is fried from work, so my
Don't worry about
short-term
it.
memory recollection is very spotty. Thank you, Zato.
But yeah, when it comes to hot dogs, I'm a very very simple man. Ketchup and the occasional mustard. And even then, I get a lot of flack for putting ketchup on my hot dog.
Wait, why?
It's a New Yorker thing.
Like, okay, I I'll say this. I'll say this. I won't say from where, but I grew up in New York. You know, I don't get that. We put ketchup on our hot dogs. The fuck?
Maybe it's more of a city thing then. I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, I was raised that traditionally you put mustard on hot dogs and ketchup on burgers, but it was really fine to do either or. And
Mm-hmm.
I think part of that is because my parents really liked the spicy mustard, so they were like, well, that's kind of just like a special thing in general.
Yeah.
They were gray coupon users.
Peanut butter in a hot dog? What? Oh, that is so weird.
Peanut butter. Oh my god, sauerkraut is actually Liberty
Oh my
cabbage.
god.
Is that following in the steps of freedom fries? Is this because we beat the Yahtzees?
Mhm.
We get to rename one of their national
Yeah.
dishes. As a joke here, disregarding all of the actual real world implications of wars, especially in the modern era, I do think it should be a rule that if you lose a war to a country, they get to rename one of your national dishes. That should be a rule now.
Agreed.
Ah, just get clean already.
We're so
Ah!
close.
Like I'm working on this blue roof here and it's infuriating.
Hmm. Left. Oh, the handlebars. I haven't touched these yet.
Oh yeah. Oh god, that's a pain. They're individual and small.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do it from below. Yeah, that'll work.
I'll work on this bridge here, but then I'm gonna have to come back to this roof. Ugh. Gross.
Hey, that's the handlebars.
I learned about toilet wine from Knowledge recently.
Oh, man.
You didn't know about toilet wine? That's why it's called Knowledge Fight. They're there to increase your knowledge.
Yep.
One of my all-time favorite podcasts. That is if you can survive the Elder's curse that is knowing what Alex Jones is.
Oh, God. God. He who must not be named.
Yeah.
Even more so than even more so than Voldemort.
Oh yeah, he deserves it way more. All Voldemort did was try and kill a child.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Actually, this doesn't work very well down here. Can I climb up the slide? Yes, I can.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I got up there. Okay.
I'm trying to think back to that speed run I saw. It must have been New Game Plus, because I'm pretty sure they had soap from the get-go.
So does soap like just increase your like effectiveness of your water?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it might get tougher dirt off. I'm trying to remember what year
Okay.
that was when I saw it. I think I saw that run in person, so that must have been like 2019 or 2020. No, it couldn't have been. This game's newer than that, isn't it?
I don't know. It's getting a lot of basically hide fermented fruit cups made in prison
Maybe I
in
didn't see it
in the toilet.
Maybe I didn't see it in person then. God, these roofs are still...
I think I was better off not knowing that. It's forbidden knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to the collaboration where you learn all about the forbidden secrets of the universe that you never wanted to know.
Yep. You gonna learn today.
Okay. That's the part that wasn't clean
So
out
many
here.
little stuff here. Damn.
Ah, I got kisses.
Aw.
You going to bed, sweetie? Hey, hey. Okay. So I can see them out of the corner of my eye. My girlfriend is pulling my spouse around the room that I'm streaming in by their computer chair.
My God.
The hell, guys?
They're silly.
You need them for sleeping? Oh, okay. Yeah. Take spouse you to bed. They need to sleep more. Morgie, go tire them out. Somehow. Sarah said coffee. She's not going to bed soon. Okay. Let's see.
Is there... Oh, here we go. Oh, God, I'm even taking off my, I'm using my middle finger instead of my index finger for,
This is
for
some
shooting now.
extreme fingering.
My other one's just too
Come
tired.
on. Come on, little spots.
It can't go
Come
no
on.
more.
We're almost there, Sato. Would I like a chestnut? Sure, I would love a chestnut. Kitty! Kitty!
Wow.
Oh, she never gets picked up. She never gets picked up by the mic.
I heard
Yeah.
something.
Heard something? Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, kitty cat.
Cat. She's a kitty cat. She meow 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 and meow meow meows. Oh, nope, not what I was going for there. Alright, back up the thing. There we go. Oh, hallelujah.
Oops, sorry.
Ah, you're good. Here, I'm gonna watch this. Watch this pro gamer jump.
Trick shot.
That
Ah! Hold on, maybe you bonked on the roof? Hold on. I got it. Oh, actually, I might have got on the roof.
wait, did I just
You
did I
can
just
stand on the
climb
roof.
hold on to the bars? Hold on, I got this.
I didn't think you could... Oh.
Oh, Sato!
What happened?
There is a continuous fire option. I don't know what it is on controller, but if you just right-click mouse...
Hmm. It's gotta be a
Should be
button for
somewhere
it
in your
then.
controls.
Here, let me see.
If nothing else, it means it's something that you could probably bind. If it's not auto-bound.
What button haven't I tried yet? No, none of those. What does left click do? Nothing.
Ah,
Is it a D-pad
I
direction?
see some of what we haven't gotten done here. Hold on.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it now. D-pad left.
I was gonna say, we found that after how many
Oh,
hours?
God. 3.5. Yeah, inside the wheel part. That's a tricky one
Yeah,
here.
those are a pain.
Do we need the ladder for it?
I don't know, I'm standing on a stool outside, hoping that's gonna help. I got the red bar underneath it.
That one seems good. These all done? Like, these are done. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's a lot of gunk there. Did you guys read the theory for the game? No, I have not.
Omo, why am I not surprised that you know, like, the lore theory behind this?
Nah, I have no clue. What did Matt Pat say? I'm just going to assume. Just going to assume it was a game theory. Maybe that one's done. Where else do we need to go? Tower, tabletop, shelter, stools. Stools?
Think down here where I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
these. I thought I did these.
Yeah, it's like the backside.
Okay, yeah.
And then under here, under the awning.
Probably more of those.
Climbing pole guards, large bridge slats, and slide guards.
Slide guards. Oh, I saw one over
Oh.
here.
Slide guards good?
Climbing pole guards. Large.
Bridge slats.
Oh, I got that one. Okay. All right.
Oh, there we go.
Whew. Boy, that was a big one. Again, let me do a hydrate. Doing a bad job of that.
There we go. I get to enjoy the playground now, Sato.
Yeah.
I actually think I'm stuck. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go.
Why would you want to be in the center? The center's no fun. You want to be on the sides. Get that centrifugal force.
Whee!
Yeah, the poor Stegosaurus has a big dent up its head and back.
Somebody ripped it open from the middle.
Yeah. He's living his best
Nice.
life.
Look at that. Look at that. See, taking care of the Stegosaurus first was the appropriate move. Look how pretty that is in the recap.
I didn't even went to the recap yet. Here we go.
It's like
Oh
front
yeah,
and
it was
center.
front and center, yeah. How about that?
I'm just going back and forth like a Roomba after I get off the roof. I am the Doomba. Wait, what's a good combination of witch and Roomba? The Woomba?
Woomba, I guess.
The Woomba? Do I need a Woomba tattoo?
Alright. Actually, okay, it gives clean the golf cart. That looks like a short one, actually.
I
If
was
we
gonna
want to
say
end
we
on
could
this
do
one.
that to wrap up. Yeah.
Yeah. Any longer of a level is probably too much. I mean,
Oh god,
the
yeah.
playground must have taken us, like, that must have been like an hour by itself, right? It felt like it,
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, the bungalow was nothing to sneeze at either, but the playground especially, with all the
Yeah.
detail it had in it.
Yeah, let's,
Let's go do the golf cart. Fun fact: I used to fix this for for one of my first summer jobs.
hmm.
One of the most common problems that we ever had. So, from life hack for anybody who golfs or has used a golf cart before. Typically, if you open up the seats, just like lift up the seat cover. Underneath, you'll find the motor with a coil spring going into it. That's the governor. It controls the fuel injection. If you take a golf tee and wedge it in the spring, it releases the governor and the cart can go twice as fast.
Oh, wow.
Do with that information what you will. I am not responsible for any bodily harm or injury.
Is that what they did in the Jackass movie, then?
I think so. It's really easy to do.
One of the many times Johnny Knoxville almost died.
I was gonna say, having worked at a country club for a while, you know, seen many people almost kill themselves on a freaking golf cart.
Oh, God.
The one I used to work at had like one of the holes was like a huge hill to it, just massive, and people would like park the cart sideways on it for some reason,
Hmm.
and just hilarious to see them tumble down all the time. All right, I'm getting low. Cutting off at its ankles. Oh wait, that's right.
Oh, we got to do the top of the roof, too. Okay. Oops. Bumper? Oh, okay, I got it. No, that was the chassis. The bumper over here?
Is it like
Oh,
the
I
front
see. I
bumper?
got it.
Oh,
I
front
got it.
bumper. There we go.
That was pretty speedy.
That was. There we go. Nice. I just noticed the lawn gnome in the background of our garage.
There is one?
Yeah, yeah. It's on the other side of the door to the propane tank.
Oh, God. Yeah, I see it now.
It's like watching us from the corner,
Mm,
Sato.
they always be. They always be watching you. There better be an achievement tied to that thing.
The lawn gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Ugh.
no. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the first yawn of the night.
Yeah, any longer of a level's probably too much. So let's stop here for now.
No worries. All right. Let's see. Leave co-op game. Yes. 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 Yes.
I guess I can move over to just chatting real quick. Could zoom in a bit. Of course I am, eh?
Yeah. Thanks
Yeah,
for
this
coming,
one.
sweetie.
Yeah, this went well. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. Happy with how this came out.
Me too. I had a lot of fun. This was a great thing to do after a day. If you ever want to do this on another Wednesday, let me know.
Sure thing. I'm
Awesome.
sure there's plenty other things we could do. Oh
Always
yeah.
other stuff.
Yeah,
Think.
I could turn that down a little bit for now. Now I was saying My background music was too loud, which I
Oh.
know exactly why. It's because I turned everything else down.
I was gonna say because you turned, yeah, gotcha.
Hmm.
And no, Elma, you do not need a driver's license to drive a golf cart. Depending on the country club,
Whoop.
you have to be a certain age, but you don't have to have a driver's license. I get to be Minnie next to Sato. It's like I'm a real cat asking for pets.
Now get on up here.
Oh, that's right. Wait, I can do that. That's right. I can size
Oop.
myself up normally
Oops, I
again.
didn't mean to do that. Let's do it in VTube. Yeah, there we go. Give you some elbow room.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I'm glad this went well. I'm
Yeah.
thankful VTube Studio worked very well for this. I've
I was
never.
gonna say, is this your first time using the collab feature?
Yeah, yeah. I've
Oh
never.
wow.
Everything else has just been with Fugies.
Aw. Well, then I'm very honored to be your first collab on that.
Mm-hmm. You know what they say, and you never forget your first.
Oh,
Get all the just get all that out of the way. Yep.
yep.
Yep, Xserris popped it.
I'm a I'm a virgin killer.
Hmm. Without the sweater.
I am I'm gonna shrink down in shame now. I'm gonna
Oh,
sink
come
like a
on.
submarine after that.
All right, but yeah, I'm certainly down for any other kind of collab, whether it be Power Wash Simulator or something else completely.
Yeah,
Anytime.
always open for that. I think next Wednesday I have Doki Doki with BB.
Mm-hmm.
So I still gotta figure out my schedule for that. But yeah, I'll let you know, Sato.
Sure
Thanks.
thing. Yeah. Ugh. So, I think yeah, we might as well start signing off. Let me look for a raid target real quick. But also, like I mentioned
Okay.
before, we got tomorrow over here on my stream. We're going to be doing some Super Mario Sunshine. Again, complete
Mhm.
coincidence that both these games are about washing stuff. Pure coincidence. I did not even think of that. I swear. I'm
It's a
so.
conspiracy to get Sato clean.
I'll have you know, I showered very well before stream.
Okay, all right. So I'm the stinky kitty.
That's perfectly understandable. You just got out of work too.
That's true. Long day. But yeah. So wait, what time's your stream tomorrow?
10 Eastern.
Okay. All right. I'll probably be raiding into you then because I've got Psychonauts at 8. So
Uh-huh.
I'll raid into you once I
Yeah.
finish.
I could probably yeah, I'll definitely pop in for a little bit of that. And then I'll get
No worries.
I
Come
do
in
want to
and
see it.
get your nightly dose of me slapping children.
Yeah. It's cathartic. Those kids deserve
It is.
it.
But but yeah. Thanks, Sato. And I will. Let's see. I can let you do your regular sign offs. There
Yeah,
we go.
you can stay here. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I mean, we only got a couple minutes. You know what? Why don't we raid Axel? I think that's a good thing to do.
Yes.
Axel's doing some coding stuff, it looks like. But yeah,
Nice.
Mario Sunshine tomorrow, and then I got Umineko on BB stream on Friday. As for everything else, anything else you wanna mention, Xserris, besides Psychonauts?
Uh, let's see. Saturday night is date night Elden Ring with my spouse. So there's that. And as usual, always Sunday morning is the Church of Pathfinder, where we will be continuing and hopefully be able to kill a tree. Finally.
All right, sounds good. All right, so before we raid Axel, Xserris, can you do me one last favor?
Yes.
Can I
What's
have
up?
your hat?
You may. You may. Actually.
Yay! Hold on. I got one out of her. This is me giving you head pats right now.
Aw.
All right. Thank you. I just needed that. Let's send it over to Axel. We got a decent amount of stuff. So all that good stuff is out of the way. Thank you very much, Xserris, for joining. It was a wonderful time. Can't wait for the next one.
Me too. Thanks for having me,
And
Santo.
and I will definitely I'll definitely see you around. But until then, for all you viewers at home, thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night or whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you nerds later.
Night.